And we should be actually doing it. Is it actually working? It's working!
Oh.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to another day of Fallout 76. I'm Mr. Epos, and we are here to have some fun. We have Wiggle with us, we have Kasumi, Derek, Xiamara, ETC, RHPS, Sweetie, Lauren, and everybody else coming into the chat. Hello, everybody. And hello. Wiggle.
Hello.
So
But then I read through his comments because
Yeah.
I was curious because he's kind of getting a lot of the same things that I got on my my walkthrough was that this sucks, this looks awful, no one's gonna do this. And then the other end of it is like finally some challenging content. It's like either or. There's none of this.
It's always the most extreme, but that's gamers. That doesn't have to do anything with 76 or with Turtle. It's just gamers.
Yeah. Well, and he got some of the stuff I liked was the because he showed in the opening robot, like the turret. I mean, I've been called a sentry bot, but I guess turret's probably more accurate, but it's whatever. Anyway, the floor is electrified, and if you go on it, you
die.
You take damage. You take like big damage. I mean, it's not auto death, but because you can step on it and step off of it, but
you die.
But if you touch the sentry bot, if you actually go up and touch it, you do die. You insta die. And he showed it, right? He showed that, and people were saying, "I want to see you do it with I want to see you do it with melee." I was like, "Okay, he just showed you'll die if you touch the robot." And
yeah, but that doesn't matter.
He gets the same. Yeah, he gets the same dumb comments.
Yep.
That
you mean
I'm glad. I kind of felt good about that. I'm like, I'm glad I'm not the only one that gets those kinds of things.
Yep. You mean I have to think about what I do in this game? How dare they? I mean, you don't have to.
Don't have to. I mean, you'll learn eventually. Touch the hot stove enough times, you'll realize, oh, I probably shouldn't.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just that. I had a guy stand behind me at the alien event yesterday and kept getting the aliens to fire at me. So rude. It was not me. Definitely not me.
I revived a guy today at the alien event. I looked. I just saw that he was down. I didn't see before. I just looked over and the guy was down. So I revived him.
And he died straight away.
And no, it turned out he was AFK. I'm like, I want my stim pack back. I want to revive some AFK dude. I mean, he was in power armor and he was downed, and I'm like, now how does that happen? I'm immortal in that event with power armor.
Yeah, pretty much.
But electric absorption, that's the difference.
Hello, Dill. Welcome. How are you doing today? What did you miss? Nothing yet.
Nothing's happened. I was talking about Turtle's his strategy video that he put out today on the raid.
I'm not gonna lie, this minigun, it's been a while since I've used it, and it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like the minigun. If they ever took this, I think if there was no spin up, if it just started right away, it would probably be my favorite gun in the game.
I can see that. I didn't watch it. Was there anything you didn't talk about? I mean, he had a strategy guide, so
his was a strategy. So he did talk about things because mine wasn't intended as a strategy. So he talked about the vampire, like the minigun shredder. So if you the mole miner stalkers, if you bash them. If you bash them, it staggers them, and so the minigun shredder, it is a bashing attack. So he does talk about that. He does show that, and he does talk a little more about this. I mean, a little bit more about the strategy, the best go around for that particular section. Let's see what else he talked about. Actually, something he missed. He and it could be he just didn't say it. He didn't express it very well. But even watching the video, so in the final fight, the snake fight. He did mention the snake attack. He says, "Oh, the snake attack, and it destroys the island, right?"
Yeah.
And that's actually it's the tail that does that. And I don't know that he did, if he just maybe didn't realize it, because I get the feeling that he spent a lot of time practicing the second area. I mean, I think he spent a lot of time doing that because he never shot the tail. He never shot it because he had a video that he showed the thing and he showed the battle, and he never aimed at the tail. And so based on what I saw in that video, it came across maybe he's not aware that it's the tail that destroys the island, not the regular snake attack. It's the tail that does it. Okay. So that I think it was missed. I don't either that or he just didn't really express it very clearly that that's what's going on. But other than that, he actually no. I think if you watch it, if you've never done a raid and you watch it, it'll be helpful. I mean, I think it's good. But for the most part, he didn't really cover
anything
a
spectacular.
lot. No, well, I mean, it wasn't a lot different than mine, to be honest. I mean, he went into a little bit more strategy in like the second room with the crystals, and he demonstrated, because I did mention in the first room the the turret, the sentry bot, that the floor was electrified, but he actually showed it. He actually went onto it and showed the damage and and this. So he did demonstrate a little more of that, where all I did was just mention it. But yeah. So that was So, but it's still. I mean, it was good. I say overall it was pretty good. The only gamble on that is that having a strategy guide this early is they could change things. Like they change stuff so frequently on the PTS. Like it'll come out and you don't know. And he does caveat that. He says they've changed stuff a lot. So I'm hoping it's like this, but it could be different when it hits live. So yeah. So.
Kasumi, do you want super stim packs? Well, that's a good question. I don't know if I have supers on this one, but I had a ton of supers on the other. Oh, I got 71 here too. So yeah, I got supers to get rid of too. So,
and he did. What was the one he did before? Oh, he did a raid one, like a raid build.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And I watched that one too, and I just thought, I don't know. I think I'd probably put this out after the raid is live, when people can actually duplicate it, because you can't, because the perks aren't the same.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, you don't need a raid build. Just have anything that can take a little bit of damage and can deal damage, and then you're fine.
You don't, but there are things like there are things I didn't know. So I didn't know that that thing about the shredder, or about the if you stagger them. Like I didn't know that was a thing that you could do. So that was something I learned. But also power armor reboot, which I did know. I'd never tested it, but I'd heard that before. So power armor reboot, I guess if that triggers, it keeps you from, like, if you get hit with the mole miner and it hits the 40%, then you don't get downed. Okay. So I guess power armor reboot can actually be, but the problem with that is that, number one, you have to spend power armor reboot. I don't think is
another legendary perk.
Yeah, I mean, power armor reboot is not. I think generally the content doesn't justify it. Like most of the content we have doesn't. Like I would never run it.
No,
I just think there's always better options because you just don't need it. But so having a legendary perk that costs a perk coin to put on and off, right, for one specific piece of content in the game. So I mean, but I guess if your plan is to grind raids for like, okay, I'm gonna just do nothing but raids for a month, and then I'm gonna have power armor reboot and then take it off after I've got everything. Okay, but I'm trying to do a build that, I mean, with the build, I'm trying to run a build that'll just work all the time, and I don't want to have to go to extreme measures just for that.
Yeah, makes more sense to me at least. Hello, Jules. Welcome. How are you doing today?
Oh, what a crappy event.
I'm not saying I want the game to be easy, but these raids seem overly challenging from what I've seen. I think that's just the visual aspect for now. I think it looks more difficult than it actually ends up going to be. Because it's the same as expeditions in the beginning. People were confused and mad about the expeditions, and once they realized how easy it was, it wasn't an issue anymore.
I disagree. I really disagree. I don't think you can compare these to expeditions. Like the difficulty is not even.
No, I don't mean in terms of the difficulty, but similar. I mean in terms of people will get used to it and know what they're doing, so it won't be that difficult anymore.
You would think. I mean, some of it is just. Yeah, I mean, it will get easier. I'll put it this way: it'll get easier. I don't know if it'll get a point where it's like easy. But maybe, I don't know. I mean, I've done enough of them. I'm like, it feels like it should be easy by now, and it's
still not.
Not really. I mean, some sections are. I mean, like the crystal room, which I found really frustrating at first, and then once I figured out how to, what it is that you're supposed to do, that was part of it for me that was confusing. I'm like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. And so it was really frustrating. But once you kind of figure out a little bit of a strategy, it's more of a game of patience than it is. It's more of a game of patience than anything else.
Well, that's going to be an issue, especially for you.
I worry about that Kasumi too. That it's
top end players will, but majority of casual will most likely not even do it. Just look at how many people do daily ops. That's true.
Yeah, I do worry about that. In fact, So I had that video yesterday where I just tested suppressor,
Mhm.
and it was a brief it was one of those things where it was like the PTS was closing. Like I did 2 videos that day, and that one I kind of wish I had more time to kind of do more than what I did.
Depressors is going to be depressors. It's not going to be good for
Yeah,
QT.
but I mean, I wish I had more time to like basically record, look at the footage, and then maybe record again. And I just didn't have the. I mean, I just didn't have the time to do. And it didn't occur to me until then. That was kind of a like, I wonder if suppressors would work here and what it would look like. But I didn't wonder that until the last day. But anyway, like in that video, I mean, I'm just getting brutalized over and over again because I'm not really trying to defend myself. I'm not using strategy. I'm just trying to tank the damage. And I hesitated to even have a video that showed that because I didn't want people to see it and go, oh, this looks impossible. It looks, because that section really isn't that hard. It just looked really hard because of what I was doing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, and I was like, I don't necessarily want to put that out there where people are, because I'm already seeing enough comments of like, this looks too difficult. This looks like it's not worth the effort. This looks like a lot of that. And I just worry that, I mean, if you get enough people that feel that way, then you have content that ends up dead because, nobody wants to do it. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen because overall, I actually do think it's fun and it is different than what we normally get. And if you get a team, I mean, that's the key, is just to have a team of people that you can play with. Because I think, and I caught Turtle, he was live streaming like I think it was like the last day or one of the last days it was up, and he basically just said if you're on a team, that your experience will vary wildly depending on
how you play. And
if you're because he was on a team, he did it on it. He wasn't on voice with the people, right? He was just streaming it, but he was on a team of obviously people who'd done it a lot, and they just cruised right through it. And he even said that he's like, okay, these are people who really know what they're doing. This is probably not going to be your typical experience when you first do it. And I can attest to that. I mean, I don't know, like when I did it with like the second day it was out, I had spent like half the day just banging my head against the wall trying to figure stuff out, and then I played with Jules for a little bit, and we were on voice, and even still, like we were in the drill room forever, just trying to get that sorted out. So it was really, it's like one of those things where it's like, God, this is so frustrating. And then the first time I actually I completed the whole raid, like from beginning to end, we did every single section on one try, and it took us like 20 minutes, like the whole thing from beginning to end. And
That's
it was
not
like,
bad.
oh, okay. So when it works, when you have it figured out and it works and everybody kind of knows what they're doing, it was fun. It was like, wow, that's kind of went really smoothly. And each section is a different thing. So it's not like, go here and do this exact same thing 5 times. It's like everything's a little different, and it requires a little bit of thinking and a little bit of maybe trial and error. And so for the most part, I mean, I still don't like the drill room, but
traditional MMOs, intro raids, hard content, but it's counterbalanced with the best gear, so people had a reason to do them. Yeah, but that's the case in traditional MMOs. I don't know if that's going to be the case here.
Yeah, I mean, other than, I mean, in
Seems
I
like
mean, technically, because it's the only way initially to get 4-star stuff. I guess technically it's the best gear that you can get.
No, it's getting stuff to make the best gear, but it's not actually the best gear.
Well, but you could. I mean, you could, in theory. I mean, you could get a 4-star drop. I mean, anything you get could be I mean, you could get a legendary thing that's a 4-star god roll. I mean, it could happen.
Technically,
but yeah, more than likely, you're just trying to get a 4-star mod and then put it on something else that you want. And yeah, I mean, I've thought all along that the rewards are a little, they're not, they don't match up with what they say. I mean, they give you, like, you get lots of serums, which I think is really weird. And people say, oh, that's ingredients for crafting. For crafting. Yeah. I'm like, so what? I mean, it is, but again, that's something I can craft as needed. I don't need to have like 800 serums in my stash box in case I might need to craft something, because you end up with a lot. I mean, I was getting 2-3 serums every single section, and each one of those weighs 1, and nothing reduces the weight of serums. And so you just end up with just like, as you go through the raid, you're heavier and heavier and heavier.
Nothing
or your stash box is
serums. I thought
I don't think so. I think serums are 1 no matter what. Unless I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they're just 1 no matter what, though. I don't think they get their weight reduction.
No, wait, maybe 0.25.
Okay, so they do get their weight reduced by traveling pharmacy then. Yep. All right, I'm wrong then.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
confused because I
All
crafted
right.
like 100, and I'm like, I definitely didn't have 100 weight on me. But yeah,
You
I
do get
agree.
flux stale.
Yeah, but better to get flux instead of the serums.
Yeah,
Just
instead of, yes. And you get, so I mean you get
give me one more or two more flux instead of the serum. That for
yeah,
me that would be
you get
better.
flux, you get see, that's another thing. So I mean, so they do, it's like as stated, right? They say this is for in-game players, and that's where I always get hung up on, right? They say this is for in-game players. It's like, well, then the reward should match that. Like that should match, and loading me up with serums doesn't match that. It's like I know all the plans. I can craft serums whenever I want. I don't need you to give them to me. Just don't. And especially with the cap limit as low as it is, like I can't sell them. I mean, I could sell them in a vendor, but I mean they do take up weight, right?
Cap limit is just stupid still.
Right. And so that part doesn't match up, but you also get like tons of Med-X, Rad-X, Radaway. There's no I mean Med-X doesn't give you poison resist, so Med-X doesn't really do you any good. There's no Rads, so Rad-X and Radaway don't do anything in the raid. So like you're getting these rewards that don't really match up with the content that you're doing. Now you do get lots of stim packs, which are helpful because you go through lots of stim packs and super stims. So that is really good.
Still, hello cycle, welcome.
But I mean, at least that makes sense. Like stim packs and super stims actually make sense because you do need those. Like I'm someone who I've always carried 50 or less. Like the most any of my characters carry is 50 stims. And you I'm planning to carry a hell of a lot more going into that. Like during the raid, I was carrying like 200 supers. Like I mean, I'm not going through that many, but
you ran out of the 50.
I ran out of the yes, when I was first doing the raids, when they first came out, because we were failing, and if you fail, you get no rewards, right?
Obviously. I
actually had to stop and farm stim packs, which I've never done since I started playing the game. I haven't farmed stim packs ever because I've always had enough, and so I'm just like, how do I get stim packs? I didn't even know. I'm like, how do I get stim packs? I don't even know how to craft them. I don't know what they take. Yeah, so it was just. So that was kind of been my issue, is like the rewards don't necessarily match up, but you do get modules. You get like 2 legendary modules. You do get flux, like 2 flux. So I mean, you do get, so like some of the rewards are good, but some of the rewards are just like, okay, here's a bunch of extra weight, right? And my stash was filling on the PTS, so I had to take time out for that because I just kept dumping stuff in that, and so
I have 1 serum recipe, so I get the rest of the recipe. Yeah, but you don't get the recipe. You don't
get the recipe. You just get serums, not the recipe for the serums.
Know how to farm stim packs? Ask my screenshot.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, now I just know not to get. I mean, they do accumulate. That's the thing. But I mean, when I was on the PTS, all I was doing was the raid, so I wasn't doing anything else where you normally would get stim packs. I was just doing the raid,
and that makes
I was failing
quickly.
And I was just failing. Like we do a round and I just fail over and over again. And so you're just burning through resources and getting nothing back because you're not succeeding. And so, but eventually it got to a point where that wasn't happening.
So what you're saying is that you just suck.
I was terrible. I didn't know what I was doing. 2 modules per, and nobody did either. I mean, you're on a team full of people that don't know what they're doing either. So 2 modules per stage. So full raid is 10 modules is what you would get.
That's not too bad.
I thought it was fine. Like I'm okay with that. People are like, oh, I could do more with whatever, but not really. I mean,
you can.
If you think about how long a raid stage takes, like once you get it down, like 1 raid stage will be probably about as quick as a daily op or an expedition. So you're getting modules that are as good as that, or maybe even a little better. In fact, the rewards actually might be better. So
yeah, a random plan that I do not have would be fantastic. Doesn't even have to be the best random kind of plans.
I'm trying to think if there's random plans. But just like you get there, like it seems like there's different loop. Yeah, I think there's different plan pools as well. Like there's the Vulcan power armor plans, the pieces themselves.
Yeah, and then you got
that's one pool, and then the mod plans are a separate pool. So what'll happen is you'll get all of the and you won't get duplicates of until you know them all. So what was happening to me is once I learned all the Vulcan power armor pieces, I would start getting duplicates of those.
Yeah, and
I mean it's not a guarantee. There's a chance to get it. So it wasn't like every time I get it. But
they just need to get rid of that. Once you know, don't give him
something like that because they're not tradable.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like. And what was frustrating is I'd get like a Vulcan leg plan, and I already knew the leg, but I'm still missing all these mods. But the mods are a separate thing. So I wasn't, and that was what was frustrating. Was like, well, why don't you just make them all one thing? And then eventually, I don't know. But so there's a little bit I think that needs to be sorted out with it.
That would make sense if they had one loot pool.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen. You know this doesn't happen.
But they did adjust. I mean, the rewards are way better. At least as the PTS ended, they were way better at the end of the PTS than they were at the beginning. The beginning of the PTS, it was like, why would I do this? The rewards are awful. Like we're not because they weren't giving modules. They weren't giving. I mean, they weren't really the ammo. You get like 20 rounds back after spending 1,000.
The fact that they are improving on that is not a bad thing.
No, I mean they were listening and they were doing. They weren't necessarily going as far as I wanted, but that's always going to be the case, right? They're going to balance it between.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Feedback and
balance is better than no balance.
Oh yeah, I mean they did balance. What's funny is as far as the raid went, they never balanced it to the point of
too easy.
No, they always went in favor of. In fact, people kept posting video. Like you'd see someone post a video cheesing one of the bosses, and so they would patch that out, whatever they were doing.
I mean, that's
like
good.
there was early on, you could actually heal the drill in the drill room. You could actually use medics, but it was only some. It was like I think it was Tesla. I think medics Tesla was the only thing that worked, and then they patched it so you can't heal the drill anymore. So
it shouldn't be a new daily op. You might need to farm and prep for the raid, not just run them over and over. Yeah, I mean that would make sense because the way that we know raids, at least how I know MMO raids, is that it's actually a job. It's you need some form of prep. You cannot just blindly jump in.
Well, and that's why they that's why they have the room. I mean, they have a section between every single area. There's a section with all the benches and
that's good.
So I mean, they let you prep, and that way, if you want to be someone who has a set of armor for every section or a loadout for every section, you can do that if you want. I don't think it's necessary, but that is an option that you have.
About had it with this LMG AP. Yeah, the AP on the LMG is just non-existent. Don't even bother, Lauren.
Yeah, wait until the next patch, and then it'll go down a lot.
Why stop playing those job-like requirements to do them? I mean, I understand.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I kind of agree, but
I don't think it's that level. I actually don't think it's that level of difficulty where it's going to feel like a job. And I do like the way they've checked
the job, the prep, that in for example in some of the more challenging raids and dungeons in World of Warcraft, for example, you needed at least 20 people. And
right. Yeah, and I'm saying this. I don't think this is the.
You needed at least
thing.
Out of those 20 people, you needed at least 5 people that knew exactly what they were doing, and at least 4 people that knew exactly how to heal and everything. And
you need X number of healers, and you need this many number of tanks, and this many number of this type. You need a lot of.
Not even that. Not even just the numbers. The fact that they needed to know
knew what they were doing.
This exact spell has to work on that exact moment, and it was just very bad. And what Jules said, spreadsheets, like literal spreadsheets.
Oh. Yeah, this isn't like that at all. It's not. It's based. I mean, I haven't done I've never done another MMO, so I haven't done like these hardcore raids. But from what I've heard, and based on what you're saying right now, even this is like I would say this would probably be considered an easy baby's first raid if you were comparing it to something like that.
Yeah, that's what I expect it to be.
So it's just weird. Like if you're comparing it to another games, like those kinds of things, it's definitely not hardcore. But if you're comparing it to the rest of the if you compare it to the rest of the content in this game, it's extremely hardcore.
That's the point.
So
it doesn't have to be good or difficult compared to those games. It needs to be difficult compared to this game.
It's a lot difficult. I mean, it doesn't compare to any of the other content. Like and that's what that's one of the things that concerns me about it actually, because if you get to the point where you're walking through the new stuff, how are you going to engage with any of the rest of the content? Because it's already super easy, so it would just be even whatever. Yeah, but it's going to be 4. It's like any like Daily Opera Expo. It's 4 people is what you're limited.
You also had was Tuesday's raid night, so for 2 days before you were farming potions. Yep.
And you won't be solo in this.
Crafting crap and farming and farming and farming. More farming and some more farming. Oh, Lauren, you don't even have jerky for me.
There may be one guy that does this, you know,
Solo.
there may be that one guy that does the solo thing, but like
Mr.
I would say
Morepad,
no.
spreadsheets open, or yeah, so I understand. Mr. Morp is trying to keep track of like 7,000 different things. So I kind of understand.
Well, he has like a bunch of accounts too,
Yeah.
right? Like he and he.
You are
yeah,
jerky
so I
enough
just-
for everybody. Shush. If anybody wants a pink hazmat suit plan, Lauren has it for sale. Overcharged electronic force, I will buy that. Taxidermy trasher, I will buy that. Pink ramen plushie, I like that. So if anybody needs a pink hazmat suit plan, Lauren has it for sale. Oh, don't do this to me.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm just glad when the season's here. It's just like we're in this dead zone right now.
Yep.
We're at the time when it's just and the rewards. I mean, I actually thought the season board looks pretty cool too. There's some good stuff on there.
Yeah, season looks okay.
So even though if I didn't have Fallout First, I probably would be not thrilled with it.
Yeah, I'm.
Although there is enough atoms you can earn. I mean, you can earn enough atoms on there to pay for the season pass, and you only have to like fork over the atoms one time, and then every season you could earn enough to actually always have it.
I've heard that before. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, I've heard it from people who actually do it that way. So yeah, so it's like a thing. It's like an actual thing that people do.
I just don't know.
Yeah. No, but I mean, that is a thing that people do. It's like you hear it's behind a paywall. Well, yeah, but it doesn't have to. I mean, you can do it without that. You can get enough atoms during the season to cover that season pass without having to pay any money.
I mean, that's good.
So.
I need more Mylark jerky.
Is it time for aliens yet?
Almost.
I'm actually surprised at how well this is. I mean, usually by this time of an event, like a seasonal, like the last few days, it ends up being kind of dead, and I'm not seeing that at all.
Yeah.
I'm still seeing these really well attended.
That's good.
Yeah. I think because it's quick and action packed.
I mean, quick. It's not that quick.
5 minutes.
It's
That's way faster than anything else.
It's chaotic and everything, but it's not that quick.
5 minutes? 5 minutes that's fast.
It's not.
For a seasonal event,
yeah,
that's fast.
Yeah, for a seasonal event, that's very true. For a seasonal event, it's really fast.
And it's not like this slow where you just stand around waiting for, some robots to march or the Mothman priest to say his thing. And
I haven't had it in the box since this event came back.
Those devices
When was that? Like a couple of weeks? Like last week? Yeah, I think
we're
last
almost
week
done.
we had this one. We had it in this one like 4 times over. In this one.
This is all I saw. The first day I saw, I think it was like the bog, like the first 2 or 3 of these that I did. This is probably my least favorite location.
Yeah, I'm okay with this location. The trees are annoying, but you can also stand.
That's why.
You can.
I mean, it's a
stand on
cool
the trees.
location. I think it looks cool, but in terms of like obstacles and
Yeah, but you can stand on
stuff, it's just kind of.
it. You can.
I thought now, Mononga's another one. I don't love Mononga.
No, because there's too many roads and cars and all that annoying stuff. Doesn't cause as much lag as Midweek as Primal Cuts. Yeah, Midweek and Primal Cuts is literally the worst. It's a server killer, period.
This one's pretty bad. I've seen some pretty rough things while this is during this one.
But Midweek and Primal Cuts, that's just
Midweek is the worst because it kills
servers.
It kills everything. I mean, well, it kills the server, but it also kills all the action because Primal Cuts just takes over, and so nobody's doing anything.
Yeah, it's every 20 minutes. It's nothing but.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like, oh, let's do this event. Now everyone's at Primal Cuts, or nobody's playing. Everyone's AFK. That's another thing I like about this event. There's not really AFK
because you can't.
No, I've heard people do it. They go to it and then they AFK. Well, I'm like, that's not really.
Okay, who the hell is?
I mean, they still have to like sign in and fast travel and.
Who the hell is flying around in their underwear, wearing? What's that? Brotherhood armor?
Not me. I don't know. I don't see any underwear people.
It's the boat person right next to, like here, on the screen now.
The boat person?
The bow. Oh. Don't forget
okay,
to take
I
a picture
see,
of Alien Invader if you have. Oh,
They've
right.
got their armor and their.
Yeah, armor and no underwear.
Oh, I know who that is.
And who is that? Landy?
No, it's Rio Maki. That's how they play.
Oh, Ryomaki. Okay. Yeah.
Ah, I tried jetpack and I
Yeah,
shot to the moon.
Exploded by a freaking grenade.
No, I just shot to the moon because of it's so laggy. I just tapped the jetpack and next thing I know I'm on the alien ship.
Focus your fire on the brainwave siphon.
One Violent Night needs more than the jukebox since they updated the event. Yes, it does.
Gather.
Really?
Yes, you can no longer solo it. Or you
Oh,
can no
really?
longer solo it with only the jukebox.
Oh, with only a jukebox. Okay, but you could still solo it by sitting down at an event.
And playing an instrument, getting
right?
up, playing the instrument, getting up, playing the instrument. Yep.
Why would you need to get up?
Because you need to kill the stuff that's attacking you.
Then you just have one of those builds that doesn't worry about it, and then you just sit there and play an instrument and
Yeah, you can do that.
until it's over.
But then the jukebox will break, and then the instrument is not enough.
Is the instrument isn't enough?
Instrument alone is not enough, and neither is just the jukebox.
So I didn't realize that. So that is different then.
Yes, you will need to get up.
You'll have to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lame. How dare they make a group event something that's hard to solo? Game is ruined. It's unplayable.
Yeah, but you can solo it. Just use a loud weapon like a guitar sword or
Now,
Yeah.
something like that, because that will actually make enough noise to.
You just can't solo AFK anymore.
No, you cannot AFK it.
you must destroy that brainwave siphon.
These plasma grenades are the
I
worst.
hope that my support was beneficial. Either way,
Who's now what now?
that you do not try to
I said the plasma grenades are the worst.
Oh,
They
yeah.
blind you and do like nothing.
Yeah, they are.
Remember when they
very
used to be good in other games?
I have no idea.
Remember in Fallout 4 they used to actually be good?
Yeah, they were very good, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's been so long I can't even remember.
Not in this game.
Take a picture of an alien invader. Okay, that's the third picture I had to
Oh,
take.
right here. Yeah, that's the robot. That's the power armor dude.
Yeah, but I need to take a picture, so I took like 3 pictures already, and it didn't count.
There's one right
I
here.
learned something. What did I learn? Because I don't have notifications. Oh, I got a box mod for Vanguards. Okay. Your fixer is near broken. Almost everything is near broken, Jules. My minigun is half broken. Fixer, my handmade. Let's just fix everything. There we go. And I think my armor... Oh, plan alien couch. Yay. And I think my armor's also... Oh, my armor's just recently repaired. That's not bad. Okay. What's next? Cell, fungus, cripple, mutant legs, melee armor, stuff. Aww. Cell, fungus. Next season should be exterminator season when bugs are killed. But that has to be the Bethesda season, not a player season. Oh boy, another alien weapon mod plan. Oh, you don't have all of those yet? Actually got 2 of them out of Lauren's vendor that I did not know.
Ready.
I'm not complaining.
Initiate trading.
Glowing fungus soup. Anybody need glowing fungus soup? Sell to the robot vendor.
How can
177
I
grenades. Okay.
you today?
Apparently I need to make a few. I can solo Rad Rumble or use my 2-shot weapon and everybody stands there to AFK. That works.
Ready to exchange items.
Where is your camp? Just above Watoga. Or... yeah, where are we? This is Watoga, right? Yeah.
Now displaying current stock.
Oh, I got a box mod for Rapid too. That's not bad.
That's a good one, yeah.
No idea when I got it, but I have one. 2 bloodied, 1 quad, 1 rapid, 1 through hiker, and 1 advanced optimized. I actually have good stuff. How do you solo Red Rumble when nobody else is gathering ore for you? She gathers ore one run.
Another fixer plan. All right. I just started dropping now. Tired of saving fixer plans.
One section is
So if anyone needs a fixer plan, there's one in Nuke World in the trunk. It's the second one I put there today.
Are you getting lucky again with all the fixers?
I've got 2 fixer plans today, so.
So you're getting lucky again with all the fixers.
I guess it's more of just like, here's a thing you don't want.
I mean, you can always give it to Jeepers when you get back online.
Yeah, but then I have to hold it until then, and I just don't want to.
He only has what, like 100 or something by now.
I don't know, more than I do. I mean, I probably have 15 or 20 between my characters, so
No,
I'm not gonna buy that. And I can't give them away, so you know, why do I keep saving them?
I only have 10 because I gave away the rest.
Let's see.
And I'm stuck because I'm pouring a drink while I'm trying to move. What's the mutation?
Cloaking.
Oh, that's annoying.
I know.
Very anti. No, I still can't see.
Oh, failed event isn't considered solo. I agree with Derek. If you don't gather ore and you just play it till the end and fail, then that doesn't count as soloing the event. That counts as failing the event.
That counts as you killed a lot of stuff.
Yep, that just counts as failing. All right.
Okay, I took a berry mentats, which is not helpful because it's flipping robots.
Robots.
But at least I got Kasumi with me, so that's good.
There you go.
Means I don't have to actually kill stuff because she will do all the work.
Right. I thought about joining and then I remembered that I don't want to.
You don't have to.
I'm gonna watch cow butt. Maybe. Come on. I'm waiting. Move.
There we go.
I upgraded my cow, so I have to get my supplies back.
Ah, you got a speedy cow now.
No, I had that already. I just upgraded the health. I just spent a little bit of supplies and upgrading it, so I want to go into the new season with 1,000. Although I don't know if we're gonna get the new.
No.
I don't know if we're gonna get the new vendors or not.
Ah, okay. Ah. Hello, Scott. Thank you very much.
Ah.
Kaboom!
I will do the kaboom and I will do the other message in a little bit because I need to try and stay alive in the daily app. I can't seem to find any bloody thing. Where's my Tesla? There it is.
There you go. Come on. Lag is real.
No idea.
No, when you get to like defend against a thing.
Ah, okay. How are you doing today, Scott? Hope you're doing good.
Okay.
Seriously?
Finally.
I see all the markers, but I don't see any enemies.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
So all of a sudden there's like a whole gaggle of people here.
Just randomly shooting.
Code carrier in your area. My intel is light, but
Make
it easy and kill them all.
Kill them all.
The electrician.
All right? Take that
Ow,
gun to the
ow.
next interceptor. Keep your eyes peeled. I bet you're really starting to rile them up.
Let's grab this one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey.
Perfect.
Okay, the game is just very slow.
Interceptor now.
Yeah.
Take out another group of
Yeah,
hostiles.
things feel a little laggy.
It took like 5 minutes for the game to realize that we actually disabled the interceptor.
Which is super helpful when you're on a clock.
Mm-hmm. Totally makes sense. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna blind fire all the way wherever I'm walking in hopes to shoot something. Wiggle needs to rename it Speedy Causales. That works. Good day,
My
mate.
cow is named Paladin T-Bone.
Good day, mate. Hello, Necrosis. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hey, where did you go?
The carrier's clear as day this time, which can only mean it's bigger and nastier. I recommend a tactical takedown.
Okay, we have a tactic, and that's taking it down.
I really
Ow, ow. Crap, blue jetpack.
Well done. Another notch to add to your belt. Head over to the final interceptor.
Where the bloody hell's the final interceptor? Oh, she got it.
Well, that's that. Not sure what sort of nefarious plot
Thank you,
involves
Kasumi.
spying on the Brotherhood.
Did you finish? There's still time to join this for free supplies.
We finished, and
Because I think there's time anyway.
all depends on how quick.
I mean,
the
we're
game
still
is.
going, so
My cow is named Super Late.
super latte.
I mean, I read it as Super Late. I know it says latte, but I read it as Super Late.
Super late.
Wiggle, wiggle. There we go.
I have no idea how close we are because it's like pitch black.
It is pitch black here.
It's so dark. Yeah.
Well, sometimes it is super late as well. I mean, I can relate to that one. Although I wasn't super late today. It is very, 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 very dark here. I don't know why I'm still in power armor. Oh, probably because if I jump out of my power armor now, I can't move. Andale, andale. Oh, the Pack Brahmin is still called Pack Brahmin for me.
Oh, that's lame. You should see the name.
Yeah, I know I should, but it doesn't.
That's weird.
I think I named my Brahmin Miss Tea Cake. Okay. Okay. I would read.
I wish
that
we could
as
just
a
give it
mistake.
whatever name. I wish we could just like type in a name, but
No, you know that's gonna
can't do that.
that's gonna be
Yeah,
impossible
people
with
type in
people.
inappropriate things.
Yeah, but even if I limit every possible option for inappropriate things, it's still people are gonna be stupid with it. Plus, I don't know if Bethesda will do well if it's just stuff that you can manually input.
Yeah, I don't know.
Defend the Brahmin against the Lost. What Lost?
I don't know. I'm lost. I'm lost.
There's a bloatfly.
It's dark. Yep.
Another bloatfly.
There we go. Oh. Someday we'll get player names back and I'll stop shooting other players.
I don't know when.
Oh, it'll be on the 3rd.
Uh-huh. Pause
Well, it's
it.
tied to titles. I mean, I'm almost positive that's why the names went away. Is because of the titles. So we got an implementation of thing that's not all the way in. Thanks everybody. But we'll have titles. So because it never stopped. It never didn't work on the PTS. So
Okay. I don't know.
I don't have any doubt that it'll be fixed then.
I have no expectation and no idea. It's still on the hooves, damn it. But half the time you don't even see the name. Yep. If you call your cow super late, no wonder it is late. Poor thing still can't walk.
Always in the gutter, her mind is.
I don't know. What was I doing? I was doing something. What was I doing?
I don't know.
Oh, I needed to check the message. Right. No, no. Oh, fine. Ah, the message was just kaboom. Thank you very, very, very much, Scott. There we go.
And some notes.
It's still on its hooves, damn it. Wait, what is... Investigate the flare? Apparently I'm right next to investigate the flare. Apparently I never did it on this character. Panda, thank you very, very, very much. Haven't done this in a while. Was curious if the notification sound still scares you. Have a great stream, mystery. Keep up the great work. Thank you very, very, very much, Panda. And for those who are confused, that's one of the coasts. Was it Ghost Notes? I think it was Ghost Notes. But thank you very, very, very much, Pan. Rank 150 achieved, finally. How is the new card working? I don't know. It's still in the box.
Is it big?
It's a very big.
Yeah.
322 millimeters. And I have 334 millimeters of space. So I have 1.5 centimeters spare room.
Wow.
Yep. You have a new card? Yes.
What did you get a good deal on it?
1,100 euro. So no, not really.
Hello?
You have a new card? Nice. Yes.
If anyone happens upon this hollow tape,
Have a good one,
Hey.
Panda. Thank you very much.
milepost 0.
Then you're gonna be like, now I gotta upgrade the CPU.
Yep.
She'll make it worth your
I need to upgrade the CPU,
Marley, if you're listening to this,
but that can wait. I can upgrade it for 180 bucks.
For which, what would you get?
5700 X3D.
Oh, okay.
That
How much is it? 180?
Yeah, about 180 euros.
That's not bad.
No, because I have a 5800X, not a 5800
Right.
X3D. So that will be an improvement for the gaming performance.
And yours is what? Yours is like the one you have now.
A 5800X.
Oh. Is the 5700 X3D that much of a upgrade?
Yes, for gaming.
Is it for gaming?
For
Probably an
everything.
upgrade for gaming and downgrade for productivity.
Exactly. For multitasking with the streaming and gaming and everything, it's not that big of a upgrade or downgrade, more of a side grade. But for gaming, it will be an
Okay.
improvement. But because it is not that big of an improvement for everything else, and it will cost me if I start rendering stuff, it will cost me
Yeah.
some performance. But
I would.
I'm probably not gonna upgrade the CPU in the end. Just gonna save up
Yeah.
until I switch over to AM5.
I was gonna say that's probably what I would do. It would just be to save up and then upgrade to AM5
Yeah.
at some point.
4080 Super? Yes, I got a 4080 Super. The MSI Trio something blah blah.
Nice.
It's a
I'm
massive.
like, I'm
bloody
sort of
thing.
jealous, except for all I play is this, so I don't really need more.
Oh, I always need more.
I don't know that I notice a difference in this game,
I don't know if you notice a difference in this game either, but that doesn't matter.
but I don't do all the variety that you do.
That,
So
that doesn't matter. Even if I would play one game, I am of the old school hardware geek that I have to upgrade.
buy more than do an upgrade, even if you won't notice any difference.
Yep, I have to upgrade.
Oh,
Well,
I didn't want to do the upgrade. I was happy with my 1660 Super.
It's not exactly true because I do space out my upgrades that there will be
Yeah.
a noticeable improvement.
Yeah.
But in this case, there will be a not directly noticeable improvement for this game, but for everything else there will be with the video card. And for the CPU, CPU will be fine.
Yeah, it sounds like right now the 9800 X3D is like a
it's
ungettable at the moment.
Yeah, but it's also flat out the best, and it's been
bought up by scalpers.
And
actually the price, and when you consider the fact that it's like the best, their price is actually I think the price is actually a good deal.
Yeah, it was the same as the
Honestly.
7800 X3D on launch, which was surprising. I was expecting it to be more expensive.
Well, the 7800, I mean, the X3D has gone way up in price.
And now, but if I want to buy a 5800 X3D right now, I have to buy it off the scalper.
Oh, they're really expensive
Off the scalper
for what
market.
they are.
That's 580 euros.
Yeah.
And it's a 10% improvement between the 57 and the 5800 X3D. So for 10% less performance, I will have to pay $300 less.
Yeah, I would not buy that. I would not buy that CPU.
No, never.
That CPU has been. I mean, it was a great deal for a while, but it's just gotten.
It's been a while.
It's gotten too expensive. It's just not worth it because there's no upgrade path at all.
No, I mean it's good if you are on the platform like I am, and it is in a normal price, that the price that it should have been. Then I would upgrade to the 5800 X3D. But for the current price that they're asking for it, and as far as I know, they are not making it anymore.
How much did you say it was?
Right now, 580 euros.
Yeah. See, for me, I would just like rather than doing that, I would buy.
For that amount of money, I can upgrade the entire platform.
Right. I would go. I mean, honestly, for me, if I was going to do that, like if that was kind of the price range, I would rather do AM5 and go for a 7700X because you could do it for the same price.
Yeah.
Like you could do like with a new motherboard and
everything,
and probably
new
even memory as well.
And good fitting memory,
and you're going to get better. I think you're going to get better performance.
Yeah, but
even gaming with that chip.
You can even get the 7800X and still be cheaper. Not the X3D, but the 7800X, and you will still be cheaper.
But I think that would be the like if I was going to buy an AMD thing right now, and if I wasn't not going to buy an X3D part, I would probably go a 7700X. I think that would be the way I would go. That just seems like for the price, it just is
a sweet spot. Yeah.
I think so. It seems like it probably is the sweet spot right now.
7700K and 1070 here, but I only play this and older games. 76 the newest game I own. I mean, the problem is
7700K. Okay, that's actually what I had. That was my old system. Was
I own a lot of games, but I don't play that much.
The 1070 might have outperformed. Was that an 8 gig card?
I think it's a 6 gig, but I'm not sure.
6 gig card, yeah. I'm like, that might have outperformed. I mean, if that's an 8 gig card, because I'm pretty sure the 1080. I know that's like an 8 gig card. I think the 1080 actually outperformed my 1660, even though 1660 was newer. I don't know about the 1070, so I'm just curious.
Oh, it is 8 gig. Okay.
It is 8 gig, yeah. So I mean, I think that's a better system than the one I upgraded slightly, because I had the same CPU, but I think that GPU is a little better than what I had.
And my spare system, my secondary system, that's a 6600K with a 580, an RX 580.
Oh, okay, yeah, the RX 580.
Yeah. Also the 8 gig version. So it's plenty powerful for 99% of things.
Oh yeah.
And it can run 76
for this for sure.
Fine. It can't run it maxed out, but it can run it in just in medium settings or optimized settings. But
and for me, it was fine too. But then when you add streaming on top of that, then that's when.
Yep, that's when.
I mean, that was why I upgraded.
Yeah, that's why my CPU started lacking. The GPU was still even fine. It was the CPU that started lacking.
And that might have been my issue too. Maybe the CPU was okay, but it was only a 6 gig. I mean, it was only 6 gig was the the RAM, so that makes a difference.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
Versus because the 580 was 8, right?
Yeah, my 580 was 8. Because
that was
4 and 8 gig models.
Because I was actually looking at that's when I was looking at cards initially. That was what I was looking at. I was looking at the 580 and then the 1660 Super and the 1660 Ti. I was looking all like that was kind of where I was
the price
looking.
range, yeah. But the thing is, the 580 aged like fine wine, and the 1660s they age like peas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what 6 gig card? I mean, it's only 6 gig cards.
Yeah, that's the
so
problem.
That was the thing.
The
The 580s, what was crazy was
will
the
be fine, but the memory was the problem.
yeah, and they were actually fairly comparable. Yeah, I mean, it was the memory, although for what I was doing, it didn't matter at the time. But the price of the 580 was just like, it was crazy how it jumped. Like it just went all over like the 1660 Super was pretty. I think I paid $230 for it. I think is what I paid at the time. And the 580 was cheaper or more expensive, or I mean, it was
all over the
every
place.
time I looked, it was, and it would be wildly different
because of the mining market, the crypto mining. They were.
I kind of bought right before that.
Yeah, but they were
took off
exceptionally well for crypto mining. So even
Yeah.
before the crypto boom started off, they were still being bought up because they were exceptionally well for crypto
They were
mining.
good, yeah. Which is why you wouldn't want to buy a used one.
Not a used one from random people. You can get a used one if it's from a gamer, and that can like basically show that it's been used.
If you
as
can
a
verify
gamer.
where it came
Yeah.
from, if you know what it was used for, but
Yeah. I would.
But yeah, I mean, even my card, so the 1660 Super that I got, I mean, it was like $230. I could have sold it like a year later for double.
Yep.
Problem is, I couldn't replace it because everything else was up double as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember looking, going, I could sell this for $500. That's insane.
Yeah, I had my 580 for sale on like a digital marketplace for gamers and stuff.
Yeah.
For 600 euros, and there were 2 people that wanted it, and both of them wanted it for crypto. And to both of them, I said, no, thank you. I should have done it, but
Yeah. Oh, 6800 XT. Yeah, I wouldn't upgrade if I was running that card.
6800
That card's
XT
great.
is plenty. That's a good
Yeah,
card.
that's a great card. I wouldn't. If I had a system that had that in it, I would not have upgraded.
I would not upgrade that either because it
Yeah,
has
I
plenty
think
of
it's
memory.
fine.
It's
Yeah,
not
that's
limited.
a 12. That's a 12, right? 12 gig, I think.
In my
or is it
mem-
16?
In my memory, it's 16, but I'm not 100%.
Might be. Yeah, it actually might be 16.
I think it's 16.
Actually,
'cause it's
I think you're right. I think it is 16.
Because it's the 6800. I think
The 6700 was 12.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah,
that's a
16.
hell of a card.
Yeah. So if I had that, I would not upgrade now.
No.
But I have a 3070 Ti, which is 8 gig. And I start noticing issues.
I still think it's crazy, like Nvidia with their pricing on the.
Have you seen the
It's
5070, the 50 series rumors?
Not the pricing, but just in terms of like it's going to be a 32 gig card, and I haven't really priced. I haven't heard anything on pricing yet.
The
I haven't paid
5070
attention.
is going to be 12 gig. The 5080
I know.
is going to be 16 gig. Like,
Right.
really? Now?
Right. Yeah, I think it's nuts, and what they're charging for it. I mean, like you're paying $1,100 for 16 gig, which is insane.
No, you're paying
Not that- not that
$1,100. You're right. I paid $1,100 for 16 gig. You're gonna pay
Right.
$1,100 for 12 gigs
Yeah,
with the 50 series. It's gonna.
but I'm
be,
just saying, like $1,100 for 16 to me is just like that's just bananas. Like they're still doing a 16. I mean, the 4080 should not have been a 16 gig card. That should have been like a 20 gig card at
No, the
least. I
4080
think.
could. It's fine if it's a 16 gig card. If it would be.
Not for that price. Not
If
for
it
that
would be
price.
under $1,000.
Right, like if the price was different, but I mean for like an $1,100, or was it 12? I think it was 12, right? Initially,
Initially, it was 12.
the
yes.
original the 48 was 12, right? And so it's like $1,200 for a 16 gig card.
Yep. It's insane.
It's just bananas. It's just like that's just so much. It's not the. I mean, the card is great. It's a great card. Just for the money is just.
I have bought a lot
that's-
of computer components, like a lot of computer components in my life.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
This 4080 Super is the single most expensive computer piece I've ever bought. Period.
Yeah, no, I get that. My 4070 was the most expensive thing I ever bought. Like a component.
I've bought more
So-
expensive components than my 3070, but not. I have my most expensive component before this one was $700,
Mm.
and that wasn't even a GPU. But it's just insane that this is the current price and the current market.
Oh, yeah.
And I was seeing the speculation on the 5080 series and everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna wait on how
Yeah.
horrible they're gonna be. And Nvidia cards don't really drop that much in price when the new series comes out. So
No, they're not like AMD, who they come out, they overprice their thing, and then they cut the price like
yeah,
2
but
months later.
that, but also the previous gen, they discount the previous gen. Like AMD discounts the previous gen.
Yeah.
Nvidia doesn't.
Nvidia just lets it go. It's
Yeah.
like, just whatever. I mean, they did cut the like the original 4070 by like $50 or something.
Yeah, by
but
$50, and they discounted the 40s,
After,
the
like, a
4080, and
yeah, they had to
when-
bring it down to the same price as the Super because the
yeah,
it's
but
like, well,
when
wait
the
a
Super
minute.
came out, they priced it in a more competitive way compared to
Yeah.
the 4080 and like the 7900 XT. But it was still completely insane.
Yeah. It's just like, will we ever get to a point where I don't know. I mean, just the fact that they're tie-in card, it's like, I mean, the 4080 or the 5080, whatever. I mean, that's a really expensive high-end card, and to have 16 gigabyte memory, because you can get 16 gigabytes in a mid-range card from AMD.
Yep.
And this is so it's, I don't know.
It's completely bonkers. Like,
Basically, they price like they're a market leader that is completely comfortable with their market position, and they are not worried about anyone else at all. That's how they operate.
and that's because they can.
So, all right, and I'm just keep hoping it's like, and then when you had that when AMD basically conceded and said they're not going to compete
Yeah,
on the high end.
That's what they said.
That's not good.
But there's also a rumor for a new generation with a flagship competitive card.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be nice if they did it. If they.
There is a rumored 9950 XT graphics card,
All right.
which
Interesting.
will be next gen graphics,
Sure.
and it's rumored. I don't know if they're gonna bring it, but it's at the moment it's been.
Wait, what happened to 8? Didn't they? I mean, what happened to 8?
We are in the 8 series.
I thought are we in the
Oh no,
7
we're
series?
in the 7 series, right? Then
Yeah.
it will be the
Where they were in the 9. We're in the 9s for the CPUs.
for the CPUs. Yes, the 9950 X3D is the next big GPU that's coming.
Yeah,
out.
but that's gonna be like, isn't the 99 one like the more like it's a 3D part, but it's for productivity as well.
It's
So, like, the
mostly
98
productivity. Yes.
So the 98 still outperforms it in gaming, and then
Yeah, most
but
likely.
for like combined use, that's
Although
the top end.
they probably because I think there was rumored that they will not have a single CCD 3D cache, but in dual CCD cache for both of the CCDs, so both of the sides of the CPU. So it should perform better, but I don't know if it will.
But it's probably going to be priced like. I mean, the thing is, it's not going to be priced for gamers. It's
Oh
gonna
no,
be
no, no!
priced for,
It's not priced for
because the
gamers.
price is going to be like insane.
Yeah,
compared to
the 7950 GPU or the CPU, the 7950.
Yeah.
It's $5,000.
Yeah, so I mean, you're going to buy the 9800 X3D.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the 7950 X3D is $5,000. But yeah, it's completely insane. But there's people
Yeah.
that buy it, and there's people that
Yeah.
actually make use of all the performance that it gives, and are like, I need more.
I need more. I'm running a supercomputer.
Tech is fun. Yes, tech is fun. I agree. And yes, I am a nerd, and I don't care. I'm a proud nerd. What time is it? We got 3 minutes until the next event. What was I gonna do? I needed to check how many
I don't know.
Nuka-Colas I have. How many Nuka-Colas do I have?
You need Nuka-Colas?
Yes. I will go to the White Spring and buy some.
Let's see. I might have some on me. I don't know. Let's see what I have.
I have only 200 normal Nukas.
Oh, jeez. Okay, never mind. I don't have some.
I
I might have some. I have like 5.
I
That's
need.
Are you gonna make nuka grenades or something?
Yeah. I need 177 because that's how many nuka or frag grenades I have. So I
Jeez.
should have enough, but I need to start saving up for the next batch.
Cyborg wife bot.
All I know is it's almost 2025 and we still don't have cyborg wife bots. I mean, are you leaving us already? Hello, Labyrinth. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today?
Who's leaving?
I don't know. Kasumi was waving.
Oh.
Not allowed to leave, just like you are not allowed to leave, but you always leave
Yeah.
anyway.
I always leave anyway. I break the rules.
I got a quantum rocket. Oh, waving to sky. Okay, I got a quantum rocket and grape rocket extra plan. We'll save them till the event ends. Cool. Kasumi, come to the White Spring Mall. I will give you some things. What was it? Super stems.
The local game has been rather more spirited.
And Jules, if you
Save it
come here,
all
I will
as
give you some too.
stems.
What were you saying, Wiggle?
Please.
So I'm switching to super. I've always used like regulars, but I switched to supers.
Yeah, I can't switch the supers.
Too heavy.
No, just not enough.
It's like even for that's like once the update comes, I'm gonna be running first aid, which I don't usually use, but yeah, I'll be using first aid, super stems, because that big healing.
Yeah, but it's just not enough. I convert them to diffusers. That works. Hi, Scott. It's so recognizable. You don't even need to see the name tag. A pink suit with a tinfoil hat. Are you on the server, Jules? You are not on the server. I will give the rest to Kasumi too. I've got another couple. Give them to Kasumi then. I will. I got more. Plenty more. I like the horns. Yes. This game is Detroit Become Human, Derek. Wait, what? What game? Oh, for the cyborg wifeys, yes. And that's a very
Project Paradise.
that's a very story-heavy game. Very interesting, but very story-heavy, and I don't know if it's something that I would play.
Gourmet ingredients.
And I don't want to do Project Paradise.
Preparation.
Let's go to the tent and let's jump into a daily up. Or no, the other one.
Expedition? All right, I'm down for that. I haven't done one of those today.
I'm pretty sure I haven't done this on Why No Project Paradise. I don't want to do it. Don't feel like it. Normally I would, because I actually like the event, but I just don't feel like it today. I've already had enough chaos. If you guys start it, we can do the expo, and you guys can get there. Ox did a playthrough if you're interested. I know. That's where I found out that it's something that I probably wouldn't play.
Touching down.
I can't watch. I can't watch his stuff. I can't watch him. I can't watch him play games.
He is terrible at playing games. He is really bad at playing games. He's good at making stories and everything and all that kind of stuff, but he is bad at playing games.
Well, and that's also it as well. As like he needs to read all the whatever, and it's like
I used to watch all this stuff, but it's been a long time since 76 came out. I was already like watching less. But
yeah, I
when
only
76
watched.
came out. I stopped watching entirely.
Yeah, that was 76. I did watch a lot of his 76 stuff early
Well, I
on,
watched this
but
Fallout 4 stuff.
I didn't watch. I watched like I saw one video of his on Fallout 4. That was the first time I ever saw anything of his was Fallout 4, and that was it. And then Fallout 76 came out, and he was streaming it live like every single day, all day.
Mm-hmm.
And so I watched a lot of that to figure out if I wanted to play it.
After playing 4, stopped watching when 76 came out. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I watched a lot of his stuff in Fallout 4. And I even watched him back when he did World of Warcraft Machinima, but and I haven't watched it since 76 came out.
Apologies, but I can't let you pass without a fight.
Whoever jumps in here, don't forget to pick up all the Nuka-Colas and stuff. What were we talking about? Oxhorn. Walking through the aquarium. I haven't watched it for years. Yep. I think a lot of us are in the same boat.
Yeah, I haven't watched him for a long time.
When he started switching over from videos to streaming more, that's when he completely lost me.
Ah. I don't think I've watched.
I was already watching him
mostly
less,
that's what I watched.
but he used to only stream on what was it, Thursdays, I think, with Crash and Smoke Rings. And when he started streaming another day here and another day there and another stream this and another stream that, and I just stopped watching.
You don't like his streams very much? You like the live stuff, the edited stuff?
His edited stuff I like, his live streams not so much.
Oh, okay.
Because of the way he plays the games and the way that he misses everything, the way he ignores everything, and not just stuff in the game, but just the people in the chat and everything. I just can't.
Yeah. That's usually a miss for me too, when like the chat is going unnoticed.
And he tries, but I mean, he has way too
He's
many
big
viewers.
though. He gets a lot of people watching. It's
I
like,
know,
I
he has a lot of viewers, but still,
so.
there's moments that he's clearly not even bothering. And there's donations that he just doesn't bother reading and everything like that.
Oh, see, now that to me is inexcusable.
Yeah.
If someone's giving you money, you have to recognize them.
Yep.
I don't care how many people you. And in fact, if that's all your stream is, then that's all your stream is. But you got to recognize the people that are supporting you financially. You just, well, I mean, you don't have to, I guess, but
yeah, you have to. Infuriating way he plays the game. He plays in a terrible, terrible way. And I don't know how he can say that he's a gamer and just ignore 90% of games. And not just once, but in every single game. Even games that he has videos on how to play the game, where he shows how to actually properly play the game. Then he starts playing the game, and he does it completely wrong. Like, I just don't understand how. There's another guy, of course. I am drawing a blank. That was great with 4 tips. 4 tips of what? Sometimes it's hard watching bigger streamers that seem to not know what they're doing, and it's painful to watch. I don't know. I don't watch that many big streamers. The only other big streamer that I sometimes watch is Josh from Let's Game It Out. He streams on Twitch every once in a while, or he streams a lot on Twitch, but I watch it every once in a while. You mean Rifle Gaming? But yeah, Josh is the exact opposite. He doesn't care about the game. He is just talking to chat.
I've tried watching Coke Carnage a few times.
Who?
And he has almost no interaction with the chat, and he doesn't talk much either.
That's
so, but I mean, if you're there for the gameplay, if that's all you want is the gameplay, then it's great. But if you're looking for like any kind of interaction, either that or I've just watched at the wrong time. But
I used to watch MXR, but YouTube ran him up. I think MXR, he had some funny videos, but mostly I just think he's annoying. Kazumi's moving.
You ready to get airborne?
And I did watch Rifle back in the day. Oh god, I forgot this is going first. His Fallout 4 stuff was good for Rifle? I don't know. Or for Mr. Church. Because Mr. Church did good Fallout 4 stuff. like good Fallout 4 stuff. I don't know if Rifle did good Fallout 4 stuff. Rifle made fun videos. Yeah, for 76 he made fun videos. I get that with chat and big streamers, it's hard to read, but still try to interact with people somehow. Yeah. A lot of the
Yeah.
people I used to watch for 4 didn't like 76 at first, so they didn't do content. I understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you get some of these people and they have thousands of people watching. I'm like, there's no way you can. Obviously, you can't. You'd never be able to respond to everything, but
You don't have to respond to everything.
just some things. Look over at the chat and acknowledge that it exists once in a while.
Precisely. Just try and keep up with whatever. And I know that there's like super chats and react to those. React to the super chat.
Right, and some are like that. That's all they react to is
yeah,
super
and react
chats because they get so...
to member only chat and everything.
Right, member only. I've seen that member only chat or.
Yeah. And that's fine. I
Yeah.
understand that part, and I understand that you do that so you can keep up. I also understand that you only read out member chat, member stuff.
Sure, yeah, sure. I mean,
understand
if you
that.
have that many, it's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you have to, but you have to kind of. Do
There has to
something,
be
right? You
interaction
can't
with
just-
the chat and
yeah,
with the
Yeah,
community.
just have none.
Hello,
Just go,
Bear.
I can't have any. It's too
Welcome.
busy.
How are you doing today, Bear? Hashtag blame Salty Bear. How was the building? I watched Turtle too. He was like the only one to give good videos on actual testing for the time, then found mystery as well. Yeah, but I started basically thanks to Turtle, not thanks to Turtle, thanks to Mitzi. And Mitzi pushed my channel a lot in the beginning. Like a lot. And then I had a bunch of people coming over like Wiggle, like Tweety, like Regret, like Rubingus, and everybody that joined in. Like leaving Turtle Stream and after Turtle Stream coming over to my stuff. That helped immensely. I would not have been this big as I am right now without the help of Turtle and Mitzi. Period. Who's censoring you? Who's censoring what now? I've been censored. What now? Did I miss a message? I've done more daily ops today than I prefer. Did you do more than one? I could never get into Turtle. I mean, he got worse over time when it comes to interacting with stuff. And Turtle himself has always been a little bit disconnected from the chat. And he used to have somebody to keep him in check.
Yeah, his streams were really fun when it was him and Mitzi, and when it was just him, then it stopped.
It stopped being fun.
It lost a bit. Yeah, it was just different.
Yeah. For me, it stopped being fun. I loved Turtle's lab. He doesn't do that much anymore. Nope. And if he does, it's very undercooked. I feel like he misses out on like 90% of the stuff when he...
Less labby. Well, because he used to stream 1 day a week, and now he streams, I don't know how many days a week, a lot now.
I don't know.
So,
but even
because
then,
he's on Twitch and
yeah,
stuff. So
I don't know. I don't watch Twitch.
So he's just, but I mean, I think because he streams more, so he's less.
Yeah, but he has less time for that. I find. But if you do a lab test, like a Turtle Lab video, make sure that you test your stuff properly, because he missed out
there's
on
that.
the last one he did. He missed out like a 50% of the info.
Yeah.
I don't have her blocked on here, so I don't know why that would be. Wait, who? What now? Can't see you. Oh. Well, that's good luck with you too with that. I cannot help with that.
Finally, someone with
I love Turtle's Lab. He doesn't do. There are some good No Man's Sky screamers. There's a lot of good No Man's Sky screamers.
It's gone. If you can get it back, we'd be very grateful. Excellent.
Won't blame you if you can be my Beerjager supplier.
I can show you.
Bärenjäger. I don't know if it's what a bear in German is, but I know the Jager is a Jaeger.
Have you seen my tools? Oh,
yeah.
Never mind.
Your tools are in your back pocket. And 4. Do we have something that's worth 4? No, we can get rid of that. That works. Kimara is no longer
Jen's
toxic.
got
Nope.
style that I can respect.
Apparently not.
You know what I mean?
How many lunchboxes do I have? 2. Okay. Well, that's not much.
Jen's got style that I can respect.
There we
You know
go.
what I mean?
There's
Leave
Bear.
else my nuke
Okay.
tapper saves. Ugh.
So no new hotfix for the game. Hit-boy sorting and player names not showing. No, that expected on the next season update, the 3rd. Expected. As far as I know.
Expect it. Yep. Should be working then.
Hobo 420 Hobo is doing
Nuke tapper
back on the
saves.
beat.
Ugh.
How could you, Hobo?
That sounds like his problem. Oh, irrational fear. Oh, there's time for that.
I got did a party pack? What?
I have 40 of them.
I got mole minder pills and more mutated party pack. Okay, let's-
Save my mutated party packs because they should have the new loot pool for the plans and also the 3 new legendary effects for weapons should be there. So yeah,
Shoot.
should be. I mean, it's supposed to be part of the last update and it didn't happen the last
Yeah,
season. So.
Precisely. Shoot.
So we'll see. It may not be, but it should.
I can't sort by stack weight.
All right, let's see. I've got a healing. I heard he's a little tankier than he was, so maybe
Who?
he can
What?
take
Where?
a punch. Beckham. All right, now he's just standing here. That's not good.
Oh, irrational fear. Okay, I get it. He should be fine. He can take a good punch.
I mean, for a while he couldn't. He was like nothing.
One tap and he's dead.
He's having trouble getting started. Gummy Barchin, is that gummy bears? It sounds like gummy bears. Gummy bears. Honeybeasts are dicks. That's like the worst thing when you're doing a caravan. Honeybeasts are the worst because they just don't stop spawning and they're tanky and aggressive.
Yep.
That's the worst enemy in caravans.
These creatures could use a lesson in manners. Anybody need honey or honeycomb?
No, I just sold a bunch. Like I don't even use it anymore now that I don't use Sweetwater Special Blend.
Worst enemies bath pathing. Yep. You're not using
Bath
Sweetwater. Oh no, you went to carnivore, right?
Yeah.
How's it working out for
Use-
you? Being able to carry and cook stuff and
You know, I like carnivore. In fact, I think carnivore is going to be
main
even
spec.
better with the new season. Well, okay, so you know how they're like some of the cards, like say Ricochet, is switching from a fixed percent to a variable based on your luck, and we have endurance cards same way based on your endurance. And I just think that's it seems like that's the direction they're going. So I just think where the special boosts for carnivore are better, except for perception, they're just better or the same, like in the case of intelligence. Because the buffs are better for specials, I think they'll just be more valuable as the perk cards get reworked. Because I'm sure they're going to keep doing that.
wait, you can't get eight buffed with herbivore?
Not on no
Endurance and luck and all that?
endurance. The best you could get was like 4 or 5 with strange in numbers.
Yeah, but I'm counting with stranger numbers.
And then with so yeah, 5 is as high as you go there. I mean, you can do brain bombs. I mean, so the intelligence you can. Perception you can get up to like 15.
Yeah, but that's with Sweetwater Special Blend.
Sweetwater Special Blend, but that also takes an extra perk as well, right? Like you need, so it takes a lot. So endurance is worse. Agility, you can only do the same thing, like 5. That's the best you can do with that with strange in numbers. Luck, the only thing you can do like 2. Like Charlie's Feed will give you like 2 luck with you know, with
No,
current,
there's one for luck. It's the grilled bone fungus thingy. There's one.
not for herbivore.
Yeah, for herbivore.
I've looked. I've
Chitlin
looked.
Carney might be a good one
I've
too.
looked. There is not a high luck for herbivore.
I don't know how high it is, but it was higher than 2.
Because Charlie's feed is 1, and then you get 2 with herbivore.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also chew stick, but it's like the same thing, and you can't really reliably farm that.
Okay, I don't have the chitlin.
Whereas you can get like with seared whatever, you can get 8 luck with seared venison and berries for carnivore.
Yep.
And that makes a big difference. I mean, if you're using Ricochet, like an extra 8 luck with that, your chance goes up a lot. So. And what else? Charisma I haven't done. I've never bothered with Charisma before, but now there's like a card. I can't remember which one of the cards actually gives you a, based on your charisma, it actually boosts something. I don't remember because one of the cards was moved from something to charisma, and it went to like I don't remember what card it is though. But again, it's just one of those things. So now I'm going, okay, what are all the best specials for? But yeah, carnivore just seems like it's more suited for that kind of thing.
I mean, carnivore is better anyway, but that's strange.
Depends on what you want. I mean, if you're looking to do the most critical damage, herbivore beats it. If you want the most AP refresh, herbivore beats it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
still,
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it just
Carnivore's
depends on what you're going for.
Carnivore's still better. You carry the world, so who needs to do anything else?
Right. Good luck with that. Have fun dying over and over again in raids.
I am tanky enough.
Have fun being a burden to your team in raids.
Oh, I'm a burden to my team no matter what I do.
Yeah, but in everything else it doesn't matter. In raids it actually will. But yeah, have fun carrying everything. Although I don't know, you get so much weight piled on you that actually carrying stuff is handy.
Kom op je mand, Ali. Kom op de mand. Let's see. Live and Love, number 3, 15,292.
Seems rather overpriced.
No, it's 25 caps each.
Oh, that's how many they have. That still seems overpriced for toilet paper.
Mm-hmm. Do you mean Lone Wanderer or Bloodsucker? Wait, what?
Possibly. Well, is Bloodsucker? I don't remember I don't actually remember, Jules. I just know that there's at least one endurance card or one charisma card now that actually scales that way based on how much charisma you have. But it wasn't a card that I normally use, so I can't. That's why I don't remember what it is. Even if you said it, I wouldn't remember.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I just think that's the direction they're going because they still have to rework the strength perks, perception perks. So they're still going through the perks, and I just think that's just going to be more and more common with things. Is they'll go from a fixed, this happens X%, or this gives you X bonus. It's going to be based on that special that it's in. So having
it makes more sense.
So for that, carnivore is more suited for boosting specials than herbivore generally.
Makes more sense to me, at least.
Yeah, Lone Wanderer will be AP regen and defense based on charisma. Okay, all right. Yeah, Lone Wanderer, that was kind of not a good change because they went from reduction to resistance.
Well, that's just terrible.
That was down. Yeah, I think it's a downgrade. I mean, the AP refresh is actually, you can get it scale higher. But I mean, swapping in resistance for reduction is just not a good deal.
Nope, that's.
But that seems to be they're going as well. I could definitely see them like overeaters going away from that, which would suck. But it would probably be. I think it's because it makes things simpler. Because where you have this weird system of, some things are resistance, some things are reduction, and then you're trying to do balancing. It's like, how do you balance around all that stuff?
Well, if they take out one or the other, that'll be fine. But
yeah, well, I'm guessing my guess is reduction is going to go. I mean, just based on what they did with Lone Wanderer, my guess is eventually damage reduction will not be a thing, and it'll be, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I think everything will just be based on resistance.
Excellent work.
Eventually. That's my guess.
I have no idea, but makes sense. I think. But if they take out one or the other, at least it's more helpful and more intuitive to base around it, to build around it, and to do something with it.
I would think so. But then what happens to power armor? Then does power armor lose? Because then 4 power armor didn't have reduction, right? It just had like massive resistance numbers.
Yeah, it was just resistance.
Right? So, which is fine, I guess, but so
Crash, that's no good.
I mean, I'm sure you'll still get resistance with rads. Like, I still think that'll be a thing.
What do you
Or
mean?
not resistance, reduction.
Well, reduction, okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to, unless you're just given, like,
Oh, they can
insane
give 900
amount of
resistance.
Yeah, I mean, you need, like, I mean, if you're not going to get the 99%, like, a stealth suit would have to get, like, 20,000 rad resist or something insane, which I guess that's possible as well.
It's just a number that they can add.
Yeah,
That's
they just
no
have to
issue.
find the number that actually gives you the same benefit
Yeah.
as what you're getting with the reduction now.
I mean, it's an exponentially worse trade-off. The higher the number, the less resistance. So they can easily calculate what a number it will be.
Yeah.
Oops,
Oh,
somebody's down.
trouble. I'm trying to get to him.
So am I, but... And they died from a robot exploding.
Yep. I had someone today during, what was it? Encrypted, and they were down, and I stimmed them, and they immediately they were like bounced right back down. At that point, I went, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and just unload all my stim packs on them.
That happened.
I think they had
like
taken a
time.
pylon, so I don't think there was any way for them to survive.
Maybe if they would actually stim up, then it would help.
Yeah, but I mean, I rezzed them, and it was insta down again. So that's at that point, it's pointless to keep just throwing stim packs at them.
To Wiggle's point, they did move away from reduction for boss enemies as well. Yeah, exactly. I think that that is a path that they can take and that they probably should take. I don't know which way, one way or the other. That's whatever. But
yeah. Yeah, I guess the bosses were the first step in that, right? Like it was the bosses, and now they're hitting things like
perks and all that, weapons next to armor.
Yeah, so it wouldn't surprise me if eventually we don't have damage reduction as a thing, and maybe they even with rads they do the same thing with rad reduction. I don't know.
Not a clue. Oh, crap.
That person get revived and then die again, or somebody else?
No, I was shooting the captain or the Zeta.
I didn't even see him. I was waiting for him to come down. I guess he just got melted instantly.
He was up here. Next to the
I've had this
pylon.
happen so many times where area loot doesn't loot. I have to actually click on every single thing to loot it.
Happens. Just close it and open it again. Close it, open it again.
No, it just doesn't. It just stops working. Usually what happens is because there's one thing in there that it won't loot, and so it won't let me loot anything.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Where the hell did I get a balloon arch? Oh, that's from the small miner pills I opened. Right, that makes sense. Did I get an outfit that's interesting? Nope. Okay, good enough, whatever. Imagine if they just turned all events off for a season. There would be not a lot of gameplay.
Right. People too. Unless you mean off the seasonal events.
They tried that. It was called
2022.
People would actually have to play the main quest. I can't play the main quest.
There's quests?
I finished the main quests on
there's
4 or 5 characters. I don't think I have I haven't done it on all of my characters, but enough times that I don't.
Like people want New Game Plus. I'm like, I don't want to. I've done the quests. I don't have to do them over on my character.
New Game Plus is not interesting. I want more new.
I mean, there's New Game Plus in Starfield, and I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the way that Starfield loops with everything.
Yeah.
Unless
New Game, especially in this game. Like it'd be one thing if, like in Starfield, you get like a little bit of different interaction, at least with the lodge people. Beyond that, it doesn't seem like it affects the quests at all. And for me, it's like, well, why have New Game Plus if everyone is exactly the same in every universe that I go to, right? So if this game gave you, this game doesn't even give you different option. Like the choices don't matter in this game at all.
It's a trap. Just below Watoga.
Anyway. So New Game Plus I don't think will be a thing.
It's already dead.
It's dead.
Wiggle Runner left the team.
He did.
Are you leaving us already? How dare you?
I'm done. I was ready to leave before.
How
I was ready
dare.
to leave before. I'm like, I'll wait for the aliens.
Well, in that case, thank you very much for jumping in and having fun with us. Hope you have a good evening and a good night rest, and we'll catch you next time.
It was fun. Everyone have a good night.
Good night. New Game Plus is a core part of the experience in Starfield. Yeah, but I did a new start, like a new loop, new world, new whatever it's called, and yeah, I it was the same. There were the dialogue options there were different in the first hour that I played, and that was not enough to keep me interested. Not even a little bit. Did I? I did not. Back. Perceptible. I'm not saying it's well designed. Oh, I understand. Just yeah, for me, I don't know. I know people that actually do like it, and they're like on their 11th universe, or they have all the shouts unlocked. Or I know they're not called shouts, but I can't think of what they are called. But they have all their shouts unlocked, and they need one more, so they need to do one more loop and everything. And just no, yeah, just no. Let's see. Rusty pick. Let's go buy some crap. For time for Kasumi to get on mic to replace Wiggle as Wingman streamer. That would be a first. Want some plans? Sure. Ooh, we got a pie, we got a pie, we got a pie, 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 pie. I'm out to have an early day tomorrow. Well, thank you very much for jumping in, Scott. Have a good evening and a good night rest, and good luck tomorrow. I stopped checking how many we got. Important stuff first. Make sure that we have coffee and pepper. What have we unlocked? We'll be around more now. My knee lets me sit longer. That's good. Glad to hear that you are feeling better in that regard. Yeah, you found them. What did I find? We got the EXO-1 schematics. Have a good one, Scott. There's a bunch of them that I did not know. Thank you very much, Sumi. Let's toss that in the stash. Vandy coming back? I'm assuming that she is. I don't know. Some just don't want to do voice chat. Instead, I do sign language in front of a camera that does not work. That works. Nothing. Bloody crit reload. That's really good. But I'm not a gunslinger. I miss Mom being on voice chat. You need a wingman. Am I not enough for you guys? Aw. Junkie bash. No. Maddox Gauss shotgun. That could be interesting. I didn't check the rest because Maddox still automatically a no for me. But yeah, we do miss Mother. Well, that's a good combination for the quad. Empire, it works. Yes, you are enough. I'm just trolling. Uh-huh, I don't believe you. 2-shot crit, no. And last one. There we go. I'm off too, so you will have a good one, Jules. Thank you very much for jumping in and having fun with us. Hope you have a good night rest, and we'll catch you next time. Let's see, we've got a vampire Tesla rifle. That's no help. Let's do it the other way. Let's do it right here, and then we can check here. Anti-armor, hit chance, reload speed, thunderburst. I mean, not the worst, but let's scrap it. Aristocrat, hit chance, movement while aiming. That's okay. This is such a waste, but I do not want a pistol. Hello, Pop Target. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Furious Explosion. Should have kept that. We unlocked something out of that one. But I can never hear if it's a box mod or a unlock. Okay, Medic Scout's rifle with last round. Okay, that's just crap. I rather voice chat because by the time I type something out, I'm busy in the game. The conversation's already moving to something else. Well, I understand that part. For me personally, I usually just don't bother with keeping track of what the conversation is about when I press enter. If I want to say something, I will say it. And if the conversation has passed, then people have to just go back to where they were when I said something. Okay, we got something. Did we unlock mods or did we just actually unlock? It sounds like I actually unlocked. What's the location with a lot of trays? They're aluminum, right? I ran out. Isn't that in the high school? That wasn't unlocked when it sounds like a paper flipping. Okay. So yeah, we got vampires, explosive, nice. Explosive is an unlock. Vampire is an unlock. Mutants is an unlock. I got. I don't know. I took a screenshot, but trays are only plastic. No, those are the light trays. You have the ones in the medical facilities that are also like the metal trays. I don't know where we can find one. I don't think there's one here. No, there's like medical trays that have aluminum in them. And you can find those in the high schools as well. I'm pretty sure if you just go to... No, not VTU. Morgantown House School. Because I've never ran out of aluminum then. Possibly. TV trays. Those are the ones. And medical trays. Because yeah, if you go into the high school, you go into the cafeteria, those are all plastic. But if you go into the science lab area, then those are aluminum. Click noises are mod boxes being added. Okay, so there's a click and a paper shuffle, okay? So we have... That's the... Here's down or something. helps that I always pick up things with aluminium. I pick up things, period. Doesn't matter what it's made from. It's easier. Like the cake pan is aluminium. I think it's 3 aluminium. There's a bunch of those in here. There's cans, aluminium cans, tin cans, whatever. But where is the other one? Cafeteria's down here, right? Oh. I'm going the wrong way. I think I have got better with talking than I was 4 years ago. I think it all depends on who you're talking to. Usually a very quiet person. And normally I am not a talker, but I mean, in the streams I talk way more than I would normally in normal life, but I still do not talk enough to my own sense. Kasumi found it, of course Kasumi found it, but then I still need to find a way down. There we go. So here in the cafeteria, this is all plastic. All of this is plastic. These TV dinner tray, that's aluminium. And then the ones over here, these cafeteria trays, these are plastic. Much more like mumbling to myself. Well, that too. Thank you, Kasumi. Are you still on the server, Lauren? Yes, you are. Okay. So this is all plastic, and the TV dinner trays are aluminium. And there's a lot of them, apparently. I thought there weren't that many in here, but most of them were in the science lab. Aww. There is a science lab that has more stuff. Well, know where it is, because I'm always lost. Nope. Nope. That's the gym, right? Yep, that's the gym. There's more plastic, like a lot of plastic and cork in here. Aluminium trays in the cafeteria of the prison, if that wasn't mentioned. I haven't seen it mentioned, but that's indeed a very good one. Enclave lab under the radio tower, lots of stuff there. Yep, there's a lot of stuff there too. I went outside. So where on the map are you, Lauren? Look. Come on, worky, worky. Jimmy's right here. Dangerous Pastimes. Oh, let's go there. Apparently Dangerous Pastimes is up. I'm in AVR Medical, okay. After the event, follow Kasumi and me, or just me, or just Kasumi, whatever. And then I'll drop you some, just a little bit of aluminium. I don't have that much. We'll drop you some.
Once you've sorted that harvester, I'll fire it off. It'll bring us.
I don't have that much.
And this lot in here can enjoy the view. Everyone wins. Aye, those are the ones. Go ahead and pop that, whatever that is, into one of them.
Looks at car. It is mostly aircraft grade aluminium. Is it though?
Never doubted you for a second.
Never doubted you for a second, mate. I still think the accents sound weird. Come on. Why can I not pick up the parts?
Nearly there. Right. All the bars are at the top and flashing green, so that's probably a good thing. I'm gonna set about getting this thing online. You take a quick breather. Remember when I told you about them signatures that weren't used? Now there's more of them. A lot more. Also, I don't really know what happens if this harvester doesn't run fully.
Oh, I forgot to craft the grenades.
Properly and not let whatever's out there interfere with the process.
Kasumi, do you have your caravan tent active?
And if these lot in here don't get what I promised them,
Hello, Joe. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good.
so there's another reason to charge them up. Cool. Hang on. Killing that one made the harvester charge a bit more than it normally does. Maybe killing them extra starky ones will speed this up. Kill a few more and see.
What did you need? Do you have your caravan trailer active? Your caravan tent? It's up now. Is it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Ba-dum. Da-da. Grenades. Nuke grenades. Boink. And now we have 275. So we went from 25 to 275. I have a ton of unused cards here, apparently. I do not know why. Uh-huh. Did you crash? You didn't crash. Then why did it say that you started 76 just now? don't need that. We don't need that. That one. You only need weapon artisan. And that hiccup problem. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Thunder, thunder, thunder crap. Oh.
Did you see the way that thing folded after you decked it? What a roar, man! Well
What
done,
a
Dave.
roar,
Really
man.
solid effort. Everyone, if you could stay inside the bunker for a few moments while my associates make sure it's safe to exit. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Big effort you made for me there.
Bum, bum, bum. Let's make sure that we pick up everything. Anything else? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Hey! Ow. There we go. It's so funny watching people still run into the center at the end. Yep. I run into the center these days, but I make sure that I make sure that I dim when I do that while I run in there. Nope. Adamantium skeleton. That machine has killed me more times than I care to admit. Yeah, me too. After the event. Not during the event, after the event. Because you just run in there trying to loot stuff and suddenly you're dead. Now I DC'd. Well, that's no good. Bum, bum. Hey, this Arthur. Ew, this Arthur is on the server. I'm glad I'm not PvPing. Speak to Audrey and Hilda. And I also need to talk to Malpo Zero. That thing. Who bought something? Somebody's buying something. Oh, Pop. Why are you buying stuff from me, Pop? If you want the stuff that's in my vendor, just holler. Talk like a pipeliner.
Can't you see us talking here?
Nope. Because you were both silent, so shush. Hello?
Joanna, please, you know I need this. It's the only way to make a name for myself. Just one last go. Nobody would work.
Just thinking maybe we jump.
Does that mean swear like a sailor? I think so.
Drive, you've got smarts, and you've got maturity for your age. Especially after all you've gone through. But sometimes I forget just how green you really are, dear. Trying to leave the nest to fly on your own is one thing. But this storm ain't just a small speed bump. It's a brick wall.
I think we need a new server. This one's been slow. Yeah, we can force a new server.
And I'm still kicking, aren't I? And as for the others,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can't jump into private.
I gotta
Burn
tell
like
you
a sailor is
folks
better
I
than
sure
yammering
fun.
like a valley girl.
Look, here's one of them already.
Is that when they go and I have something to say? We do not know what to do. Can you help me with this? You mean like that? Because that's definitely annoying.
See? Branch is garnering interest and folks are coming from all over looking for work. Just one final
Can't you
shot
see
to
I'm
everything. Don't
walking
work
here?
out. I'll be back on your doorstep before you can say I told you so. Promise.
You can still play me like a fiddle after all.
Valley girls have a soft spot in my life.
Fine. But this is your
I don't know
last
what a
shot,
valley girl
hear
is,
me?
so I don't know.
Don't miss again.
If it is what they do with their talking, then I'm very confused. Because it always sounds like a question.
I guess I should thank you for playing along.
Everything sounds like a question.
Name's Marley. If you didn't
Oh my
say
god,
it.
like Brenda, it's so fat. Oh my god, don't you know, blah blah.
Last I checked,
That's
I
even
ain't
worse.
sent no invite out to strangers.
That's terrible.
I see. And you just happened across it, did you? Explain yourself. Now. One of our guys. From Blue Ridge. Red hair, long beard.
Like, oh my god. Like, oh my god.
Knew I shouldn't have let him go alone.
Once called somebody a certain valley girl. I know.
Hell of a way to go.
I'm not sure what that's called. You mean that talking like a question? It's called annoying.
She's my boss.
Like,
Or,
oh my god.
I guess was. She runs the Blue Ridge Caravan Company. I convinced her that I was ready to spin up my own branch. Franchise, if you will. Should have been easy, but didn't quite work out that way.
The worst part is, it's not an American
There
thing.
used to be a small team of us,
They do it
a
here too.
tight-knit crew, but that storm.
In Dutch.
Now
And it sounds
Joanna
even worse in
stretch.
Dutch. Because Dutch doesn't work well. Like listening to a slow talking person. I mean, I don't mind slow talking people when they are not really that good in talking quicker. I don't mind that much.
I wish
But-
I was in a better circumstance. Not that I'm begging.
Yeah, so just know.
It's a good thing. I don't believe in miracles or luck, or if you can handle them, I'll try to find more new folk and look at getting these fine.
Really slow talking. Yeah, that doesn't happen. The only people that I know that I actually talk to, they're all ADHD people, so they talk like they've got a pep in their step.
Well, we're looking at still in. Thanks. I think I've marked your.
There's a caravan up if anybody wants to do one, but it's a crappy caravan, so don't rush to do it. But we are going to do heading out. Have a good one. Have a good one, ETC. Thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us. Hope you have a good evening and a good night rest. And we'll catch you next time. Crap-a-fan. Pretty much. Move it, you stupid cow. Move it. Don't slow walk. I will have Kasumi blow you up if you slow walk. Told you, I've had 3 bugs on me this weekend. That's just terrible. This server is not doing great either. This probably wasn't a good idea to do this on this server. Like, oh my god, it's not working right. Oh my god. Like, oh my god, I'm already over encumbered. Ooh, yogi meat. Muties. Come on, move it, move it. Why is it getting dark? Don't be a lazy moo-moo. Run with your little feet. Yeah, right. Move it, move it, move it, move it. Mahoney. Every time I say move it, move it, move it, the only thing that I can think of is Police Academy. I'm pretty entertained with you talking that way. Like, oh my god, I cannot talk that way because I will get annoyed with myself and I will shoot myself in the foot. Like, oh my god. Hooks. Hooks? Isn't it Proctor? I don't know. I thought it was Proctor that did that. Come on, everybody, we gotta move. Like, move it, move it, move it, move it, out of bed, move it, move it. It's been a very long time since I've actually watched Police Academy. Proctor says, move it to Hooks. I'm calling you a little timid. Oh, right. That makes sense. Oh, a quad crossbow. Damage while aiming. Does anybody want a quad crossbow, or was that one of the weapons that it didn't work on? That big Russian lady, though. Yep. She looks... She always reminded me of 7 of 9. Or 7 of 9 always reminded me of her. Accidentally scrapped the XO1 PA I was getting together, so I had to find a new chassis. Do you need a new chassis, or do you have a new chassis? Because I've got a ton. I can see that. Yeah. Hook you up with a subway babushka. That sounds terrible. I don't know if it is terrible. It just sounds terrible. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Got one on Bertogam. Good. Thank you. Okay. Game. I mean, I have too many chassis in my stash boxes. All my characters still have all their script chassis and everything. So I still have like 6 or 8 chassis in every stash box. And I can't get rid of them, because the moment I get rid of them is the moment that I need them. You know how that goes. You hooked me up with the quantum paint plant. Nice. That's a cool looking plant. Kill the Agua. Bye, Yogi.
Nice work. Just drop the cargo
Thank you, guys.
box and someone will collect it later. Make your way back to HQ. I've got another job for you.
Line in the sand. Hey. Go away, stupid bloat fly. Oh, what the hell? Thank you, Kasumi. Why am I over cucumbered? By what? Like, oh my god, I'm over encumbered again. Oh my god. Subway babushkas don't take BS from anybody. I don't think babushkas do that from anybody, no matter where they come from.
Good work out there today. Thanks for the help. Glad to see I was right about you. I'd like to offer you more work.
If you're interested. I don't care. Oh, at least I get proper rewards for it. Exial, sure. Jump in that caravan too. Why not? Line in the sand is up, and I don't want to do line in the sand, so might as well do this. Right. I still live. No, you don't. This one wasn't fast optimized, was it? No, it's not. Bonus crit. Did you crash again, or did you leave us?
At last, I ascend.
Did you just join another team? Looks like you crashed. Not very nice. Having to crash constantly. Yep, she crashed again. Pew pew. Aw, no meat from the Jaguar. How the hell is the Moo going all the way up here? Moo, what the flipping hell are you doing? I don't know, but I've been told this Moo is really strange. Aw, there's no drop loot on the ground. Aw. Had that happen to me too. Yeah, Cycle was telling that he had to bug out a bunch of times on him already. I think this one is one of those that is gonna bug out. Unless it now takes a proper turn to that direction. Based on the road now. But it might actually work, but and he's freaking out again. If you are gonna kamikaze off the freaking cliff, then I'm gonna laugh so hard. That would be hilarious if he kamikazed off the cliff. But he looks like a Skyrim horse. Walking straight down. And then straight back up. Nope, it's not going to. Yep, that path had it multiple ones. It just stopped. No more moving. Okay, this one is going to bug out. So, nope. How are you doing, Mr. Epos? I'm doing good. Thank you very much, XOXO. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you are doing good. I saw you were online with us today. You guys actually did Line in the Sand, really. 7 mods. Let's see what you got for sale. Another, it teleported back. 8 plus of us chased it full lap around Valley. Then it finished. Took 38 minutes. 38 minutes! Oh, hell no. Can barely muster the time and the energy to make it for 8 minutes. Never mind 38 minutes. What you got? Pepper tenderizer, fruit breathe. Steady, instigating juggernaut repair. Aww. Nothing that we need. Except for free intelligence and bonus XP. We always need that. Especially the intelligence. Going to bed by chat. Thank you for the aluminium. You're welcome, Lauren. Thank you very much for joining us in the madness. Have a good night rest and we'll catch you next time. And good luck constructing your airplane with all that aluminium. Aluminium. I need a new picture of this one. The hell's flying in the sun? There we go. Key cards. I'm shooting like an American. I still can't hit anything. Come on. Come on. Close enough. Nope. Good night, my lovely. Oh my god. Good night, my lovely. What? In the movies, Americans shoot entire clips into everything and they don't hit anything. In movies. There we go. Reload, you bastard. Okay, now where's the little turd? There we go. Thank you, Kasumi.
Unauthorized access of secure transport container. Starting self-destruct countdown under dropkick protocol. Detonation in 5 minutes.
And just in case it wasn't clear, that was a joke. Or it was meant to be a joke. I need to get rid of these things. I need to go to the nuke row. No, is there any low levels on the map? Yep, there. Let's dump it in front of the Wayward. Ice water's up. I will be there in a little bit. I just need to dump these plants. Hang on. There we go. Oh, never mind. Fly swatter is no longer up. Oh, it is still up. Got it. Joining. And then
Calling all fire breathers. Larkin here. And I've got a priority alert for you. We picked up another one of them automated survey vertibots out in the ash heap. Those things are great for salvage, but you'll need to hit it hard and fast if you're gonna knock it down. The noise also tends to attract unwanted attention. So watch your backs. Good luck. Try not to get killed.
okay. So that's that one. We've got 6 minutes. Feral ghoul horde, dog would die off. Nope. Nope, nope. Are you guys still doing that weird? Yep. This here must be the easiest event in the game. I think so too. If it's not the easiest, this is one of the easiest. So, Michael, have you ever tested the cremator with an explosive mod on it? Is it better with explosive, like double explosive? Or does it not work properly for the cremator? I know you like the big guns. Is that Charlie and Graham? Yep, I found Graham. I've not tested it. Was wondering if it would add some punch.
One day I find the thing I want.
Hi, Graham.
One day.
Anybody need Graham? I've got him captured. Usually use 25 damage while aiming, then get a boost. That works. Do you actually aim? Because I never actually aim with the cremator.
How Mumu doing? You okay, Mumu?
Ready for the Tesla cannon. Want a new weapon to use again? Yes, that would be amazing. It looks cool. I definitely want to test it out. Are you going to stand here and stay trapped? Because that would be great if you do. Right mouse hold at times gets in my field of view. Yeah.
This for that, that for this.
I just find it weird to do it like this. Every once in a while I do it for a little bit, but for a split second.
No murder you, if you no murder me.
Let's burn those. There we go.
Gets quiet on the road. Thinking
How many explosive bobbleheads do I have? Like 5, right?
can almost
Yep,
remember
5.
something.
So I can actually just test it. If anybody else wants Graham, he's right next to my tent at Foundation. So walk down a little bit to the left.
What's that, John?
Oh my God, Davey's loving it.
All right, well.
Oh, he's even down to 2 guns, if you believe that.
Get the Kercher!
Might as well. We're for good. Oh well. Know what the cowboys are up to here.
Legendary mod. I know it doesn't. It's not supposed to work, but I always have to do it. Let's make 3. Weapon work. Cremator. Give me explode. Okay, so now it's doubled explosive. With a bit of luck, it actually does more damage.
Foundation is a good place.
Apparently, I don't have the quest up, or I already completed it. I don't know. I think I already completed it at the start of the stream, didn't I? Medical. Are you going single barrel for best explosive damage, add low fire rate, or quad for spread? I'm currently still having it modded with quad.
I see you have our missing property. Sometimes I wish Aubrey's.
Subs, grinders, and hoagies are the same thing at Sunny.
Pretty sure it's still.
They are all.
Yeah, it's multi-shot barrel. Still. Does it matter if it's a 2-star or 3-star mod explosive, or do you need to have a 3-star explosive to put it on the cremator? Because I only have a 2-star explosive mod spot. And no, it explosive is always 2-star, and it doesn't have to be a 3-star to put on the explosive one. Anybody have Live and Love 8 in their vendor? Don't think I have it in my vendor. I don't even have it here. Nope, I don't have one.
We got a stash
Sorry.
nearby. Remember, Moo? Wait, no. You just left a pile nearby. Not a good stuff pile. Never mind.
I think the 25 damage aiming affects the dot too. Unsure. I'm pretty sure it does. But as we all know, my pretty sure is never useful or helpful. It's the same one in the bog again. But if you want to put on a 2-star box mod on a weapon and it's only a 1-star, then you need to roll it a random 2nd star before you can put on the box mod. So that is a thing. I did not do it before and after. That's not smart. But I do feel like it's doing more impact damage. I see more numbers. I feel like it's doing more damage. Still learning about all the new stuff. Yeah, I understand that. It's definitely weird and confusing, so I understand. Yeah, it definitely does more damage. Pretty sure, like, definitely a 5% certainty that it does more damage. Definite 5% that it does more damage.
Now, focus your fire on the brainwave siphon. Watch out for missile strikes. The extraterrestrials are amplifying their defense. wise to split up your forces.
Definitely. Let's split up our forces because we are definitely not blanketing the entire freaking grove in explosions. We definitely need to do more. Here.
The force field is down. Destroy that brainwave siphon.
Come on. Thank you. Pandemonium.
Enemy general is coming. Take caution.
Enemy general is coming. There we go. We tagged the general.
There is only one
He
thing
did.
left to do. Destroy that siphon.
Ow. And we over cucumber, of course. There we go. I'm gonna head to the main menu, start a private server. And then I'll jump straight into a silo. Because it's time to blow stuff up. Come on. Today would be great if you finally finished building the world, please. Anytime today would be great. Thank you. It only took like 4 hours. There we go. Kasumi stand is already here. Why am I over encumbered? Did my buffs run out? Yep, they did. Okay, that makes sense. Funny how impatient we are with technology now. Remember when programs took a solid minute to print "Hello Jerkface" in dot matrix? Yep. I know back. Do we know if campats will give us bonuses? I'm 99% sure that they were confirmed to be only cosmetic. Like only just set pieces for your camp. But I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 99% sure. But I don't mind. If I can have a pet in my camp, I will take the just having it in my camp over not having it in my camp. Team cats. Oh, dogs. Always dogs. Of course, dogs. Gonna call it today. I'm finally getting tired after being hyper all day. Have fun listening chat. Till next time. Have a good one, sweetie. Thank you very much for joining us in the madness. Have a good night rest, and we'll catch you next time. Where did the bastard go? Where did he go? Turn that rest off for now. Charlie. Let's see. Let's see how many people we get on the server. Michael and Kasumi are here. Anybody that wants to join is welcome to join, as always.
Overseer's log. Missile silo Charlie.
Really? Did I not have that Overseer's log?
Verified that all 3 missile silos still have fully operational security. No way inside yet.
Apparently I did not have that. No, I must have had that.
Unrecognized personnel detected. Activating security system Alpha.
Richard will say the pets will give legendaries in recent videos showing the season stuff. Okay. That would be great if they actually gave something. Doesn't matter what they give, but at least something. Like I said, even if they give us nothing, I'm okay with that.
Scanning. Keycard detected. Proceed to the control room with your nuclear keycard and launch code to initiate the launch.
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated. Scanners detecting
control room active. All stations standing by. Proceed to the launch control terminal to initiate the launch.
Ooh, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not. I am very surprised I'm not dead. Happy they don't take the ally spot so we can have both. Yep. Because that would kind of take the usefulness of them away. At least to me. Hello? Why can't I not use the freaking criminal? There we go.
Launch prep sequence initiated. All personnel take your stations. All personnel to stations. Assembling launch crew chiefs. Launch control chief active. Proceeding to station. Unsanctioned launch in progress. Security teams to the control room. Security teams to the control room. All personnel to your stations.
Oops. Good luck with that. Okay, there's one iBot that we can survive. Bot made it into the server too. That's funny.
Chief to
Everybody's visiting private.
Officer.
Oh, my game's already glitched out. No, that one. Come on. Hello. Come on, game. Nope, still glitched. Where's the other one? The other one is on its station, so that's good. Fine. You're fine now.
Launch prep at 25%.
Oh, daddy.
Fabricating Chief Targeting Officer active. Chief Guidance Officer active.
How? Master Dominator. You got nothing after you. Nothing after you. What do we want for on the silo? Where do we want to nuke? What do we want? More nukes. Where do we want it? Now. Where do we want them? I don't know.
Security incident reported in the control room. Launch prep at 50%.
Robots be money, queen be fun. I'm sure we can take it. You, Kasumi, and Pop will definitely do enough damage.
Intruder. Identify yourself. Intruder. Identify yourself.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass? Move it up, people! I want this place searched top to bottom!
I'm on my punchy build, not an axy build. Doesn't matter, you can still do enough damage.
Now constructing additional security units.
Might not do the best damage, but you will be doing plenty of damage. Not like me. Although I actually have a damage card, and we can put in the other two. Well, I have 3 damage cards right now, so look at me being dangerous.
Launch prep complete. All systems nominal.
Does anybody have the code for Charlie?
For final authorization.
I switched to melee build while still hoping for and still do good damage. Yep.
Keycard accepted. Keypad access.
I only ever use rank 1 damage cards. Same. Anything over is not worth it in my opinion. That's... Where are you in the crypt? There you are. Oh, thank you, Kasumi. 0549128 Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Cycle, and thank you, Kasumi. What she said. So, Queen or robots? Kasumi, Pop, and Cycle, you guys are the ones on the server, so let me know. Go show. Let me know. Oh, no. Cycle said, robots for the money and Queen for the fun. Queen first, Queen first. Queen, Queen. Okay. That'd be easy. 3 votes for the Queen. as tradition. Sure, no problem. Okay, sure. Sure, game. Oh crap, I forgot to check the time. Oh god. Let me guess, we're gonna get an eviction notice right now. What's the event? What do we get? Uranium fever. Oh, we can do without uranium fever. That's no problem. Fusion core. I have literally no clue how many fusion cores I have. How many useless fusion cores? 35. Oh god. We don't have any power armor players here. Nope. Full power armors. Oh, right. Let's use the weapons that I actually have the proper damage cards for. Hey, 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 hey. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Huzzah! Level 800. Huzzah! Why are you all the way over there? Did I bring my choo-choo? I should have brought my choo-choo. I have a choo-choo. I even have spikes for my choo-choo. Eh! Didn't bring a quad choo-choo though. Oh. Okay, that was quick. Did I not bring a quad choo-choo? No, I didn't bring a quad choo-choo. Just pick him. There we go. Thank you. Good job, team. That was a very quick kill for just the 4 of us, but that's what you get when you have 3 people that know how to deal damage. And me. Ow. There we go. Huzzah! Come on. There we go. Jetpack and nothing. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Next. Yeah, whatever. Take off Enforcer. And we have Escape Artist, so I can do Overt Operative. Still super duper? No. Let's see if we can sneak this through this place.
Scanning. Error. Credentials not found.
I normally don't sneak,
Security system
so that will be
Stand
interesting.
by for security inspection.
It was one punching in the face for 1550. That 1-star beast only 1220 gives. I have no idea. I have no idea what the calculations are with these days with Bethesda and
Welcome, General.
all the damage and the non-damage and
Detected. Proceed to the
Those are all over. I can finally play 76.
Launch code to initiate the launch.
Are you stuck? There we go.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected. Current detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
Control.
Ah, you had taking them over team. That makes sense.
Proceed to the launch control terminal to initiate the launch prep sequence.
Enemy combatant. Reveal yourself.
Come on.
You are merely delaying the inevitable.
This is all about hidden damage numbers now. This has always been about confusing numbers. Creating dummies that test damage. That would work.
Launch prep sequence initiated. All personnel take your stations. All personnel to stations. Assembling launch crew chiefs. Launch control chief active. Proceeding to station. Unsanctioned launch in progress. Security teams to the control room. Security teams to the control room. Assembling reinforcements.
Okay. Me and sneaking. That will be something. I very much suck at sneaking. Want me to wait to complete this event? Which event? Oh no, you can finish it.
Chief Telemetry Officer, active. Chief Propulsion Officer, active.
Mech Warrior Online was good about sites that have all damage and heat dissipation value. So easy to design a build. I know Mech Warrior, but I didn't know that Mech Warrior had an online version. Lanthar is playing 76. Are you joining us, Lanthar, or are you just jumping in to get your dailies done?
Launch prep at 25%. Chief Guidance Officer, active. Chief Talking Officer, active. Security incident reported in the control room.
Find and die. It's gonna be annoying. Draw aggro. Recall compensated Enclave plasma rifle. Ooh, what's on it? That's the next question. Fine, sniper barrel, stabilized stock, long scope. That'll work very well for a sniper. $20 on sniper. Yeah, you were correct. But that will work very well. Blind sniper with a stabilized stock and a long scope. Didn't say it fast enough. It's fine.
Violence will not be tolerated.
Launch prep at 75%.
75%. Do we drop or do we wait for the next public event? You guys are the experts with that kind of stuff.
You could run. I'm trying to kill you, you know.
Launch prep complete.
3 minutes to drop, only 2 minutes to kill for the event.
Standing by for final authorization.
So...
Keycard accepted. Keypad access granted.
Hello, Lanthar. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good.
Access.
So we're just gonna wait. Yeah, I'll just wait. See what the next event is gonna be. Hope you're doing good, Lanthar. You drop Queen again. We have 30 minutes to decide. That's true. We'll just see what the event is going to be, and we'll see. Although it's still 5 minutes. I don't want to sit here and wait 5 minutes. I'll just drop on the Queen. You know, right, I have to get to do a return rebuy on one of the monitors. Not a dead pixel, but it has these odd gray spots, almost like debris behind the screen. Ugh. That is just awful. I hope you bought it somewhere that they have a easy return policy. One of those that is not big jackwagon about everything. Didn't notice it at first, but I was doing a pixel test on both screens. I noticed it. Amazon is easy enough. Oh, okay. That's good at least. Thought at first it was a smudge because the monitors were smudgy. Found out LG does not ship with protective screens. They do not? Because mine had a protective film over the screen layer. Why are you landing all the way over there? It meant they were used, but I looked online and it looked like some of their monitors do not have. Oh, okay. Might be regional or per type of monitor. Maybe some of the top layers of the screens is more sensitive than others. Can't join you, says you're offline. I literally just... I was just on a new server. Are you sure you're looking at the right Mr. Epos? Because I already had to crash and restart one. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Oh. Try me or Kasumi Legend. Yeah, you can join somebody else. Join on a private. There it goes. Okay, good. Moonshine Jamboree. Yeah, I do not worry about Moonshine Jamboree. We never do a Moonshine Jamboree ever again. I will be fine with that. Now it says main menu. It won't let me join off consumer cycle for some reason. No worries. We can fix that quick enough. Let's just restart the game. And now you cannot join a private server off of somebody else on that private server. You always have to join the private server owner to join them. The quick restart. I mean, it's a quick restart. Takes what, like a minute, maybe? The longest wait is waiting until the game is closed on Steam, so I can actually start the game over. Don't kill the queen just yet. Wait for Lanthar to jump in. Wait. Stop. Wait. You know what? I imagine there will be a lot of skins. Yes. Oh, normal legendary honeybees. Yeah, there probably will be a lot of skins for that one. For the pets. I mean, they can use the skins. They can use the skins from Fallout 4 with all the camp transmog stuff, which will be fun. Hi, Lanthar. Punch the queen a couple times. Make sure that you get your 1,000 damage or whatever. Ooh. No. That's a bad dance class. There we go. Ow. Pandemonium. Aww. Huzzah! Ow, 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 ow. Oh, 2-star flying up there. Bye. Unyielding Arctic Marine. Huzzah! I should not have let the dog lick the taco meatball yesterday. What? That sounds kind of suspicious. I don't know what that means. Is the dog farting and gassing you? Made a mess? That's possible too. Dog farts. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what Tali does. If she has anything too spicy, she farts and it smells like freaking death. Handle death. This is worse. Well, that's definitely not good. Okay, so Bravo is the last one. No, I should not go into Bravo right now because I will forget and then I will launch straight when the aliens pop up. So we'll do this. Oh, encrypted. Oh, coming. Ooh. Thank you, Pop. I always forget about that.
Alright, listen up, agents. If you're hearing this, that means I left unfinished business for you. That don't sit well with me. You've just initiated the recall process for a rogue assaultron. A tough one. This thing's got a shield so strong, hardly anything will dent it. But I have just the solution for that. There are 3 pylons set up around the area. Starting one of these up makes you a conduit. Long story short, that means you're full of juice. Juice that pumps from you right into that robot shield. You'll need all 3 active to down it. Good luck. Hope you fare better than I did.
Hey, leave me alone, imposter. Oh. Yeah. Bastard. He crippled me midair. Oh. Still getting used to the monitor. Went up a size and went from 1080 to 1440. Some things seem darker, but in general things are more vibrant. Yep. Well, I kept the size, but I did the same. Went from 1080 to 1440. And it's a big difference. Just in screen fidelity too, because my 1080 screens are like very entry level. Because I just wanted a screen, don't care. And the screen that I have now is a bit more mid-range. So it's a lot more quality in terms of color accuracy, and also just vibrant backlights and all that kind of stuff. The same road, I think, and same exact experience. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but it's a transition. You have to get used to it, and especially the fact that the blacks are blacker and the dark is darker. It's very odd behavior, because it's the same game and it looks the same, but the world is actually darker. The black in the world is actually darker. It just odd. Bum, 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 bum. Looks like nobody did a trip for the Nuka-Cola yet. Did I pick up the quantum? I did not. Lab Bulldog mix. Ooh. So you've got a giant baby that's very hyper energetic. So decent size and gas volume. I'm betting a massive cuddle buddy that will never let you do anything on your own and always has to be everywhere where you are. And wants to play 24/7. Either cuddles or being there 24/7. She's a baby for sure and doesn't know she's 70 pounds, so steps on you. Yep. Yeah. In my previous house in where I lived, they had a bull mastiff, and the dog was 120 kilograms. But it's what, like 250 pounds? And she thought she was a lap dog of like a kilo, 1 kilo, or like 2 pounds. She was literally convinced that she was a lap dog. And she would crawl on your lap. And it was the most adorable thing that you can ever think of. Because she was also very, very sweet. And a massive baby. Come. Yeah, that's the thing. The bigger the dog, the bigger the baby. Big doggy. I love big dogs. And they think that they are lap dogs all the time, no matter what. They always think that they are lap dogs.
Would you care for a balloon?
And they do not care that you do not agree. And that's just what makes them awesome. Charisma. No.
Go for a ramen burger right about now.
How much time we got? We got 5 minutes. So if everybody on the server would want to go to Kasumi's camp all the way over on the right of the map, we can grab a picture, because I need more pictures. I need lots more pictures, because I ran out of pictures for my thumbnails. Two caps per alien blaster round. How dare you? Two-shot alien blaster, hit chance, endurance. That's not bad. Two-shot explosive, loss AP cost. That's pretty good, actually. So I know it's not great with the new stuff, but...
Oh, great. More paparazzi. I appreciate your continued support, darling. Feel free to buy another autograph sometime.
Oh, wow. That's some travel speed. I picked the worst pot. Sit down. Anthar, can you stand between me and Kasumi? And you're not hiding behind the bush. Thank you. Otherwise, it's just like you're hiding in the bush. You're not allowed to be a bush Wookiee because we're not in nuclear winter. I've got the power. Thank you, guys. Oh, Kasumi, hang on. Wait, Kasumi. Let me find a stash box. Seriously, where the bloody hell did you hide your stash box? You have 7 billion stash boxes and I can't find one. There we go. Fog weather machine looks so dark now. Yeah, everything looks so dark. Just been using clear weather station. Oh, where did you go?
Oh, great.
Woman.
More paparazzi.
She left. Nope, she's right there. Where the hell did you go? That's Cycle. Oh, never mind. I'm just blind. Thank you, Cycle. So I heard that Bethesda has acknowledged that there are some graphical issues, probably with darkness and lightness, and there's supposedly a patch in December. No idea if it's coming with the update. Well, let's hope they do. Stuff for your vendor, Kasumi. Nothing interesting, nothing special, just stuff for your vendor. And there's a couple legendary box mods in there too. I think 2. Too much inventory. Ugh. How much can you store? Okay, you got the legendary box mod, so that's good. And I'll pick up the rest if you need to. Okay. Let's go do some aliens. Now, yes, I know exactly how that sounded, and I do not care, even though it was unintentional. And again in the freaking bog. Why is it everything in the cranberry bog constantly? I have not seen it anywhere else in forever. Even though we did one earlier somewhere else, I think.
Hello there. I am Homer. You can think of me as an interested party. Our goal is to destroy the brainwave siphons. They are
I will say it
currently
is
protected by
super
force
pretty
fields,
when it is in the
but
bog.
defeating alien leaders
It's
should
pretty
keep
but
them
annoying.
vulnerable. The energy pulses from the siphons can feel a bit shocking. However, they can be avoided by repositioning out of range.
Did you see that? The alien spaceship is ethereal. You can literally shoot through it. It will arc, you see that? See that go back there. I usually get the one in the Capitol building. Yeah, we had that on the last one before we jumped to a private server, right?
Everyone, brace yourselves for the commander.
So much lag. I don't think I have had much lag.
That brought down the force field.
The server has been
Destroy
slow,
the
but
brainwave siphon.
not much lag otherwise. Ready for aliens to be over?
One down.
I bet on
More to go.
PlayStation it's even
Let
worse.
us move our assault to Siphon Omega. Watch out for missile strikes. The extraterrestrials are amplifying their defense.
Everything is worse than PlayStation. I'll take your word for it. Mr. Morp and Raiders, hello everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. How was your stream, Mr. Morp? And how are you all doing? Hope you're doing good. I hope you had a good stream. Hello, Smashy Snow. Welcome in.
Linked to 2 alien life Eliminate both of them to bring it down.
Woot woot. Hello, Alex. Welcome in. Bright light.
The brainwave siphon is now vulnerable. One more to go.
Ow, right in the face. Just up to you. Well, thank you very much, Alex. Welcome to the Insanatorium. Which platform are you on? I am on PC. But we also have people from PlayStation and from Xbox in our chat. I don't know if anybody is still online at the moment. I know Derek is on PlayStation and complaining about it.
Brace yourselves for the enemy general.
Oh, he's playing right now. Oh. Oh, okay, you got. Sounds like I got picked up. Eh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no,
You must
no.
destroy that brainwave siphon.
No, 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 no. Ow, 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 ow. Stop shooting at me. I'm innocent. Leave me alone. Thank you, Lanther. I'm on Xbox. Oh, I know we have a few people on Xbox too. Like I said, I don't know if they're still online. Almost half our chat has already gone to bed. Or signed out at least. Have a great stream, dinner time. Have a good dinner, Mr. Morp. Thank you very much for the raid and for trusting your viewers with me. I would not trust your viewers with me, but thank you. Have a good dinner and we'll catch you next time. Okay, who's dying now? Where's dinner? I'm hungry too. Oh God, why does it do that? That's so nice. Do you want a pink hazmat suit plan? Yeah, I am not looking for a pink hazmat suit. It's the one plan that I learned on Faced because I want to learn all of it, but other than that, I don't really want it. You want the teal one. Like, do I still have the teal one? Nope, I do not. Okay, I'm off. Take care, legends. Have a good one, Smashy. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a good night. Well, hopefully we'll catch you next time. Why is my character suffocating? I have a mask on. This should count as a mask. My buffs are about to run out, of course. Distant Thunder. Let's go there and then redo our buffs.
Automated flash warning. of Scorched reported in your vicinity. Have forward observer use recon scope for Defiance artillery strike. Ad Victorium.
Ow. Stop punching me in the face. Stop it. Really? Save me. Thank you, Psycho. Yeah, sure, you can laugh at me. As long as you save me, you can laugh all you want. Thank you for subscribing, Smashy. That's a heart attack.
It's about time to eat.
Welcome to the crazy. Yep, welcome to the insanatorium. Do we have anything that's... We do not. Yeah, we can do that. That works. Yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming. But I need to do buffs, so...
Okay, gather round. Job is really
Gather round,
also
children.
really dangerous, so listen up. We're hiring you to protect these pack ramen and their merchant. Today, the role of merchant will be played by none other than Rudy. Say hi, Rudy.
Hi, Rudy.
Protect the Brahmin at all costs, even at the sake of your own, or Rudy's, life. If we lose the Brahmin, we lose our pay. If you get lucky, you may spot some cargo that was lost on previous runs. We'll pay for that too. Let's head out.
What was that part about even at the cost of Rudy's life? Did I hear that right?
Don't know what you're talking about, Rudy. Keep up.
Uh-huh.
Exactly, don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Kasumi is gathering all the lost supplies. Which means we can just be lazy.
Oh, good. You're here.
And waddle
Blood Eagles.
behind
Lots
them.
of them. Can't this ever be easy? It sounded like they've already overrun the second checkpoint. They'll be on us any minute.
Okay, stay sharp. Everyone hold position.
Contact! We've got contact! Don't forget about the Brahmin. They'll be gunning for them.
Watch the flanks. We've got more coming.
Even more. Huzzah!
Man, y'all messing around today.
It's always kill or be killed with Blood Eagles.
I see you like
Can't even give him an inch.
Right. Well, let's get moving.
Do any other routes see this much action?
You.
Not so much. Big Band is its own special nightmare for us merchants.
Nothing, nothing. Late for me to come to the stream because I'm not feeling well. I have a sore throat and runny nose. Head hurts like 100 times more than normal. Sounds like you're coming down with the flu. Thank you, Kasumi. But hello, Silver. Hope you feel better soon. you should lie down and get some rest. Be sure to hydrate well, drink lots and lots and lots of water, and get rest so you can feel better.
What are they playing at? Leave the cleanup to me. You just watch for ambushes.
We've got more incoming. Look alive.
Oh. There was a 1-star among them.
Better step back. This thing's about to go boom. Okay, let's see what these sneaky little eaglets have waiting for us. Close the gate. Buttons above us, but looks like they're holding there pretty good.
Yep.
Looks like they're boss. Let's pay him our respects and get that gate open.
All right, we're doing okay. Making good time. Still breathing.
We're not out of the woods yet. We just killed one of their captains. They're gonna get a little vengeful.
Golly, I can't wait.
Come on. There we go.
For years, I could barely breathe through the blood caked up in my throat. But little by little, I found my footing again. Even back then, there's all sorts of shit you could get mixed up in. Mistakes you made weren't just wiped clean when the bombs fell. So I searched and searched until I didn't. That life ended with this caravan route. Found something here that gave me a reason to stay.
Caps. Bet it was the caps.
No, but the caps don't hurt.
Oh, apparently there was a legendary among them. What? And another level.
Do you feel that? A steady tremble from the dark. They approach.
I like you, Ares, but you're freaking me the hell out.
They approach.
Here they come! Watch the rear, we're surrounded! We have to hold out until we can get an opening! Don't let those bombing out of your sight!
Whoopsie daisy. Fun to do this once in a while, since most people forget about this. I always forget about it. I can't even pretend that I remember that this event exists.
Now seems as good a time as any.
Agreed! Let's move out! Make for the exit!
Huzzah! We made it!
I think we lost him. Thanks, guys. Happy to still be breathing.
Well done. We're in the clear. Let's head out there while we can.
Thank you, guys. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Blue Ridge Caravan gas mask? What? Yep, Blue Ridge Caravan gas mask. One of the few things that I was still hoping to get at some point. That in the box straight away before I forget. And those can go. Nice. I was happy with it, yeah. I should have a couple more, but I don't know how many I have on this character. Well, I only have 2 on this one. Do you want one? Or I'm assuming you already have like 17. What's the event? Beat the people. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna say thank you all very, very, very much for watching. I hope everybody had as much fun as I did while playing. We will be back tomorrow with more High on Life and continue in the madness there, trying to shoot some more aliens. For now, I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, have fun with whatever you're doing. Have a fantastic day or night. Happy hunting with the aliens, and hope to see you all next time. Bye, bye everyone.
Kaboom!
Would you care